Fired up and ready to rock. We are locked and loaded at the Mix 100 Studios in Lone Tree, Colorado, streaming live on YouTube this morning. You can check us out by going to mix100.com, clicking the YouTube link right there on the homepage. You can check out our new Mix 100 gear that Katy and I are wearing. Josh thinks it's Halloween. He's dressed as a hockey player today.
USA!
Happy Halloween, Josh.
USA.
Thank you.
Did you pick that up at Spirit?
No, this was a little bit more expensive.
Oh, okay. You look good today, buddy.
Thank you. Gotta support my country, Jeremy.
Now you look great. You look good. I wish you'd worn a helmet in or something, too.
I have in my car.
Blacked out a tooth. Nah, you look good. You look good this Halloween. So, welcome to Thursday. It is Thursday, right? Yeah. It's still a little nippy out. I guess it's going to get up into the 60s here in a few days, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, into the 30s today, though, which thank goodness.
Oh, thank goodness.
How much
balmy
longer?
Heat wave.
I don't know how much more of these single-digit, record-breaking temperatures I could have handled.
Oh,
you guys
sad
don't
day
like
for
that?
Katie.
This burrito blanket's getting some work this week.
Jeremy and I
I'm
stuck our
telling you.
heads out the window this
I know,
morning.
you guys do that, and that's weird.
I honestly did. I put the window down
weird.
again driving in this morning, so I was like, it's so hot in my car. I was like, I gotta get some air.
Not a normal
heat
thing
works.
to do.
He works so well.
I do also want to welcome you to National Love Your Pet Day. It's a time to honor your little fur baby at the house with some playtime, giving them some extra treats and gifts, or cuddling with them. I love you, little man. You got to tell them, yes, that you love them. Or you can just hang out with them and watch TV together today because you're single and have no love life.
Little puppy nanas.
Little
That's all.
puppy nanas. That's right. So that's exciting for somebody. I will say the best part about having a dog is essentially having a vacuum cleaner at your feet all the time.
Oh, yeah, I
Dropping
bet.
crumbs, whatever. It's like, get it, Goldie, get it. We went through a little stretch where we didn't have a dog for a minute, a couple weeks. And that was rough. You actually had to bend over and pick up food on the floor.
Oh, gosh, the horror.
Hard knock life,
It
buddy.
sucked, man. It totally sucked.
Jeez.
So anyway, we had a fun afternoon yesterday. We left the
was so
show
much fun.
and we wandered over to Park Meadows. And it's cute because we posted a video of our little shoe adventure. And Katie was talking about this morning. Like, everyone's so happy to see us out and about together.
Yeah.
It's funny to me.
I love it because I do love hanging out with you guys genuinely. And when we get to go do fun stuff like that and then invite the listeners to come with us on social media, it's fun. It's a
Come
good
along
time.
on our shoe journey.
Yeah.
Well, and it was
Yes.
straight laughs yesterday, man. We were just being stupid. And it felt like, I don't know, kind of like being the kids at the mall again and just being
Yeah.
stupid and messing around, but putting it on film for everybody to see.
Yeah.
Right. I told Katie it's kind of funny because people are like, it's great to see you guys out together. Oh, my God, you're hanging out. I equated it to seeing your elementary school teacher in the grocery store growing up. You're like, oh, my God, they don't live at the school?
Yeah, you
That
do
is
stuff.
They
so
actually
funny.
go out and do things?
Yes.
Yeah, that was us yesterday.
Yes.
And kudos to Josh for reeling me back in a few times because I was being silly and I said a few inappropriate things and I had some station gear on. And he's like, hey, just a reminder, you got the brand on.
You are wearing
Making
this
us proud.
100.
Making us look good.
Shut up. I will shut up. But yeah, it's pretty darn exciting. We went out yesterday, if you don't know, because I've got some courtside seats to a Nuggets game coming up, and I wanted some swagger as I'm sitting
Some
there.
Jordans.
And I had wanted some Jordan shoes. I've never had Jordans in my life. So
Yeah, man.
you guys took me out and we did a little shoe shopping.
Yeah.
We
You got
almost
a
went
good
with the
pair.
Crocs.
Ah,
Almost went with the
thank
Crocs.
goodness.
But
Almost went with the Crocs.
I mean, when you pulled those out, I was like, he's not serious. And then you started walking around in them all comfy.
they're
and
breathable.
My gosh. I thought, no, it doesn't matter. You don't not want to be sitting courtside in Crocs. They would make
Bright
so
white
much
Crocs.
fun of you.
Not gonna lie, I haven't had Crocs on in a long time, and they were comfortable.
No, they are
comfy.
Like they
comfortable.
felt really good.
They
But
are.
still,
But it's like
not
cargo
courtside
pants.
shoes. Yes.
Yeah, it's like cargo pants. Yeah, they're really, nice. You can hold everything in there, but
But
not a good,
no.
not a good look.
They do nothing for your figure.
Sorry, ladies, I'm taken. Yeah, I got them home. They were nice little shoes.
Oh, the kicks you picked out were really nice.
Katie's like, did you
They
try
were-
them on? Did you look at them?
I know. I
Were
was
you
like,
staring
what
at
did you do when
them?
you got home
Yeah.
with your shoes?
It's put them in the box.
I was like, I put them in the box and they're in my closet.
Yeah,
I
Did
I
Nick
didn't-
Knack
like-
like them? How did Reed feel? Did they
She
get the...
liked them. Reed was in love with them
Yeah.
because he's at that age in middle school where that's
Yeah.
all these boys want
That's
is
where mine
Nikes
happened.
and Jordans. And it was like, why didn't you get me any?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
First
Why don't you
question.
get a job?
Yeah.
Oh.
How about all that 3D printer money?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, I'll wear them. I'll rock them. I
You
feel a
should.
little
You
ridiculous.
need
They're
to.
not. It's not fully my style, I would guess to
No,
say.
but I like it because they should be every once in a while.
Every once in a while, I think I can rock them.
You don't
for
have to break 'em out every day.
something.
Yeah.
If we go to some sort of fancy event, I can see throwing a
Yes.
suit on and putting those on
Do
with
Oh,
it.
that's like
Do
the
it.
best.
It would be
Do
kind of
it.
cool.
Oh,
I'm rocking the
gosh.
J's today.
Are you? Let me see.
Yeah, look at Josh.
See, I like those.
We got these. They're red, white, and blue again.
With the
America.
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
I had
You
to.
guys are
USA.
ridiculous.
And look, Katie, check out my socks.
Oh, he's even got USA.
No, I got
socks.
Chick-fil-A socks.
Oh gosh,
They're
they were just
Chick-fil-A
red
socks.
and white. They're Chick-fil-A.
Josh is
socks.
single, ladies.
Oh, I am.
Then we grabbed a little lunch there in the dining hall,
We
Park
did.
Meadows. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what you made me order, Josh.
Bourbon
it was some
chicken.
sort of bourbon chicken with
Mhm.
noodles.
Mm-hmm.
I bloated up like I was on my period.
Did you really?
I did not feel good the
Oh,
rest
no.
of the day.
There's probably some sodium.
The
in there.
amount of sodium in that, I'm guessing, is in the tens of thousands.
But how good
Oh.
was it going down?
it was really good, but the
Okay.
rest of the day, I was like, whoa.
bubble gutty.
Let me point out, you guys got double meat and noodles, while I got veggies and
yeah.
rice with mine, and I felt fine. I did
Did you?
cardio, and yeah, it was
I
fine
felt fine
yesterday.
too,
I
but
did
I've
all
eaten
kinds
that
of
before.
moving.
I went home and
Yeah.
I went upstairs and I just laid on the bed. And I was like, this is what it feels like as a whale being washed up on the beach. This is what I would equate it to. I was on my back and I couldn't turn to the side. I was like,
You're like,
"Oh."
I'm
Knick
gonna
knack,
make-
help me.
I'm so thirsty.
I'm gonna make some sounds in here.
Right?
Get ready.
Right. It's coming.
But so good going down.
But it was
So
good.
tasty.
But what time did we have lunch? That was 11:30.
Yeah, it was very
Yeah, like
early.
11:30.
I ate zero the rest of the day. That's how
you
horrible I
serious?
felt.
Seriously?
They came home. The kids made dinner actually last night. Nicole made some Brussels sprouts and some rice thing. I didn't want anything. I didn't have one thing. I had
Pepto-Bismol, please.
I had a glass of water and a multivitamin
Oh my
for dinner
gosh,
last night.
that's
That's how
funny.
bad it was.
no.
Did you not feel that way at all?
Well, I've had that meal before, so no. No. I felt
I
fine.
didn't either. I was fine.
I felt
My
fine.
observation is you only ate maybe half of it.
I had the rest of it for a later lunch though.
I think that was the key because I ate like almost all of it sitting there.
You
for
did.
the first
And it
meal,
was
well, that
too
mine,
much.
yeah. Was it too much? It's a hearty meal. Like they put a lot in there for you.
They do, and that chicken is so good. You don't want
It
to
is
stop
so
eating
good.
it. You just
No.
want to keep
Well,
eating it.
The,
It's
the
a problem.
flavor's unbelievable. So yeah,
Oh,
you
so
actually did.
good.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that at the table. I was like, dang, you scarfed that down.
It's a hungry boy.
Him was a hungry boy.
You were my little beached whale over
yeah,
there.
right.
I think
Brr.
that's probably why I didn't try my shoes on the rest of the night because my
Oh.
feet were swollen.
Couldn't bend over. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, that
no.
could have been it. So anyway, well, it was a nice little
horrible.
afternoon. It was fun.
It was fun.
was
You can
fun,
go
man.
see that video again on our Instagram at
Yep.
Jamie, Katie, Josh. It was a good
Oh,
time.
I thought I knew my way around the mall so well, and
You
I
did
got
not.
us lost.
Oh yeah, there is
man.
that too. Josh got us lost
I
in
totally,
Dillard's.
and I was like, guys, I know where we're going. I
Yeah.
promise you, I know where we're going. And where I thought we were going, there was just a wall there, and
I
we
know,
couldn't,
and
we
you're
couldn't
like,
get out. It was like a corn maze.
I don't know where I'm going.
We walked around Dillard's for like 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get out. And part of the problem was their escalators were shut down
Yeah.
yesterday
Yes,
too.
that
Yeah,
was part of
so-
it.
So
it
this
was-
lady was trying to give us directions, and then we made it to the elevator, and the elevator wasn't working properly. We went to the wrong floor. It's
Yeah.
like, are we this big of idiots?
We clicked down and it went up.
yeah,
We couldn't have got that wrong, right?
so
we just
bad.
it's one button.
it was a fun little afternoon.
It
but,
was.
We got our steps in.
Oh, you
we
guys
did
are
get our
great.
steps in.
It was good.
All right. Well, if you want to see our bloated video, luckily I was wearing a very puffy vest in the video, so you couldn't see how bloated I was. But like Katie said, it's on our Facebook, Jeremy, Katie, Josh on the FB, and I think I threw it up on Instagram.
It is.
Yeah.
It is?
It's
Okay.
on Instagram as well.
Jeremy, Katie, Josh on the IG. Go check it out. See my neat new shoes. All right, coming up, we've got a trending report. Katie's got a buttload of local stuff for you. Did I hear a rumor that you have a segment on weather?
Oh my gosh, I have a couple segments on weather.
Oh, right. We are big in the retirement communities, so I know you were
Hey,
dying
we're
to get to
setting
that.
records over here.
Whoa,
so
I love
just
me some weather
saying.
stories.
Just
So
saying.
we'll quickly get through traffic in this next break and get to trending right away.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Aaron. Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning. Denver's Mix 100. Josh's little parody song there. Had a few people writing in over the past couple days that they just haven't heard it enough.
Play it again.
Play it again, Jer.
Aw, I love that.
Thank you, Josh. You did a great job on that,
Yeah,
buddy.
I like that
guys.
one. It makes me hungry every
time.
Don't forget, you can follow us on YouTube this morning if you want to stream the show and see what's going on behind the scenes and see Josh's Halloween costume today. You just go to mix100.com and click on the YouTube link right there on the homepage. And one other thing I want you to do, go to your app store and download the Mix 100 Denver app. And you can listen to the radio station wherever you are, whether you're sitting on a beach somewhere or you're in spin class this morning. It is free. It is always free. Mix 100 Denver in your app store, and then click the little microphone button down in the corner and send us a message. It'll send us a voicemail right to our emails during the show. So if you want to sound off about anything you've heard. The thing I love most about it, and I'm sending out a challenge today, I want every kid out there to get on their parents' phone and send us a dad joke this morning.
Yes.
I want some
love
I want to
these.
be flooded with dad jokes today.
Yes.
We've been touting this for the past couple weeks, and Dylan actually messaged us last night on the app, and here's what he sounded like. Supplies!
That's good.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Dylan.
perfect.
There's your challenge today, kids. Parents, send us some jokes on our
Yeah.
voicemail line. It's the Mix 100 Denver app. Get it on your phone. Tap that app.
Tap it.
And click the microphone down in the corner and send
Do
us
you
a
know
message.
why they call them dad jokes?
Tell me now.
Because they're a parent.
Oh,
I have my own
that's a
little dad
good
joke
one.
there. You didn't like that one, huh? That wasn't it.
That's
That
cute.
was
It's
not
really
it.
cute. Everyone but Katy, send us in a joke today, okay?
You are cut off.
You are done. That's your one joke for the day.
I
That's all
like
you
it,
get.
Katy.
Thank you, Josh.
Well, we've got a trending report for y'all, and we pride ourselves on covering everything local. Katy, what you got?
Yeah. Well, we're started off with weather because we set a new record yesterday in Denver.
Oh my God! Tell me more. I love weather
when
stories.
I saw this, I knew you
Oh my
would
gosh.
be just tickled
You
to
just-
hear about this.
You just made my morning.
I knew I would.
Weather stories are the best stories.
So yesterday at DIA, we hit -7.
Ooh.
Yes, and you know, previously back in 2006, we hit -4. What? I know.
I can't- I like-
And so this
I'm
is
speechless.
Literally
I'm
speechless,
speechless.
Josh.
This is us
Literally
breaking
speechless.
the record.
That was
by
cold.
3
Mine,
whole
it was
degrees.
wow. Freaking cold.
Some of the
It was so
coldest
cold.
days,
It
really.
was.
Well, not this year, actually. It's funny you mentioned that. We've already hit -15,
Some of the coldest days.
-14, and -11
Wow.
this year already.
Can you give
with
me those
this
numbers again?
Crazy Arctic blast that we've had. But it will be clearing up, thankfully, this weekend, as we talked about. We're going to be in the 60s, which I cannot wait. But wait, there's more.
Oh.
We're getting more snow tonight.
Son
Like,
of a biscuit.
We've got one more round of it, and they're saying Denver is going to get hit with about 3 inches. So
Unbelievable.
we're not done
It's a
yet.
ton. My
3
goodness.
inches
Three
in
whole-
Denver?
That's enough to shovel.
Ton of
Okay,
snow.
so
This city's gonna go halt.
exactly,
It's
like,
gonna come to a
just
standstill.
full
prepare
stop.
for it. Prepare for it.
Boy, I bet
because-
those flight delays are gonna come rolling
Well,
in.
did you see how many there was this week already?
Tell me now.
So many flights were canceled or delayed out at DIA because of all the crazy
Listen,
weather we've had.
The most important part of this is the weather gonna jack up my date night on Saturday night.
No, it's going to
No.
be 60
Check
something
that.
on Saturday.
It's Friday night is date night. I'm going to the Nuggets game on Saturday.
You should be okay for both.
be
I'll be
for
fine for
both.
the Nuggets game,
Yeah.
but date night on Friday night.
Well,
you'll
no,
be
date
fine.
night, Friday night, it's going to be warming up. So
gonna be
we're
gone.
going to get this round of snow tonight
wow.
into
This is great
tomorrow.
news.
And then it's going to clear up. Your date night's going to be beautiful. And
This
we're
is
getting
great news,
closer
Katy.
and closer to those after 7 o'clock sunsets, too.
Did you figure out where you're going yet? You don't have to tell
No,
us, but did you figure
I
out?
didn't. So
Not
that's
yet?
the thing too. Like, if anyone wants to send me a recommendation, Nick Nack and I have a date night. We're just gonna go out and just celebrate life. And
Aw.
we've had a few
That's
good things go on in
adorable.
our little lives. So we're just gonna go have a little celebration dinner. And I need a place.
Have you tried McDonald's? Off
Filet
of-
of fish is for everybody.
I have
Oh,
heard those
yeah.
arches.
I was thinking like a fancy steak
go
place, but
Arches.
I don't know.
McDonald's.
I'm thinking somewhere where I can wear a sport coat and just some jeans and my cowboy boots. somewhere
Or your
a little more
Jordans.
upscale. No, I want my
Break 'em
cowboy boots. I
in.
want my cowboy boots and a
Break
sport
those
coat
puppies in.
and a giant belt buckle.
Yeah.
But if
There you go.
anybody has any recommendations on where I should take Nick Nack out on Friday night, hit me up.
Yeah, we'd really like to hear about it.
And I'm going to cut everybody off. No, not Texas Roadhouse. No, not Outback.
Free rolls.
I know. You know how many
Honey
messages
butter.
came in? I posted that on Facebook. I need a nice steak restaurant. Oh, Outback's great. Nah.
I saw some of the answers
Texas
too. I was like,
Roadhouse.
those are good.
Applebee's
Outback.
has a really delicious steak.
Jared will never go to Applebee's.
So I will not.
No 2 for $20 for you?
I was
All
dating
right.
a girl. We were pretty serious for like 4 or 5 years, and she ended up sleeping with the bartender at Applebee's.
Oh, no.
Those $1 Long Islands got her.
No, it's that Appletini all day.
Yep.
Tell you
I'm
what,
sorry.
baby back ribs.
Yeah.
Your life turned
No,
out
that's
pretty good,
Chili's. That
buddy.
was Chili's.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got Nick Nack instead. So
I
hells
mean,
to the
yeah,
yes.
You did not lose in that whole
Hells to the yes.
situation. But anyway.
Any more weather stories
No,
though?
that was it.
Oh,
I wanted
bummer.
to start it off with that to
Bummer.
really, get the best bang for my buck there. So, weather, we're moving on to this crazy story. So, the Toronto plane crash that we're seeing, the Delta plane that got flipped upside down. Again, thankfully, everyone survived that horrific ordeal. One man is from right here in Denver. His name's Peter. He was talking to the local
Peter?
news stations. Yeah, and he said, he really appreciated how quickly the people who worked for the airline acted upon all this. Like,
You could see it in the videos.
yeah, and he's like, we really didn't know what was happening until we landed. We jumped up
Till we
off
were
the
hanging
ground.
from the ceiling
That's
like
real-
monkeys.
No, that's literally what he said. He's like, I released my seatbelt the minute that we came to a stop because I just felt like that's what I wanted to do. But
You
there
got
were
to.
so many people who were just hanging from those seatbelts.
Waiting for instructions?
Yeah, kind of. And then the people who worked for the airline were rushing to help all of them. But the seconds and minutes in between that and them opening the doors, he said it was like 3 minutes total, and they started getting those people off that plane. So he was very grateful the way the airline reacted to the situation. He feels like they saved a lot of lives just in how they reacted. And then, he made the comment because he flies a lot for work. What he was doing in Toronto, he was filming some professional snowboarders and skiers up there in the mountains. And so he was already planning on staying there for quite a few weeks. But he was talking about how he flies a lot for his job. He's like, this probably isn't going to deter me from flying. I mean,
It's with the whole, what are the odds of
yeah,
that happening
and
again?
He says he's like flying multiple times a
What are
week,
the
and this is the
odds?
first time anything like this has ever happened to him. So he's like, it's not like I'm never going to fly again, but this definitely has me
I
freaked
would
out.
never.
He's walking around.
I'd be like, find me
very
that choo-choo train.
Grateful. He's very
Yeah,
grateful.
but think
to be
about
Get me on a
alive.
bus.
I mean, Jer, if you get in a little car accident too and you're okay afterwards, like
Guess
you
what you're
walked
doing?
away from
You're
it,
getting back in a car, right?
you're going to get back in a car. I mean,
know, but still.
I have a lot of family members who have flown literally thousands of times, and by the grace of God, nothing has happened like that. And that's why plane crashes make the news, because they are so rare. Yes,
Yeah, I know.
there
I know
might
all
have been
the
an
stats.
uptick in this year or something like that, but it's such a rare thing that happens
Yeah.
that
Still,
that's
I'd be
why it makes
terrified.
the news.
Nick Nack was on a flight where they hit some turbulence and the drink cart hit the ceiling. That's how bad
Oh
it
my
was.
God.
You know,
drink
turbulence
cart-
has never caused a plane crash, though.
Well, I don't
Ever.
care. It's just a matter of that hitting the
That
ceiling,
could
and
hurt
people's
someone.
bags and stuff up front were in the
Oh, yeah.
back of the plane. And
Oh.
ever since then, she's been really skittish about flying.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
And then just me hearing it, and I don't even like to fly, so I'm like, well,
Yeah.
be like John Madden and take the bus everywhere.
There we
And
go.
that's
Yeah,
kinda- you do.
Yeah, yeah.
You do drive a lot too. I've noticed.
We hit road
like,
trip. We do road trips like
I try
crazy.
and do it that way too.
Which I kind of like because you see all these little towns and fun little spots throughout the country that you would just totally fly over.
Well, and you're in control of your trip as well. That's the thing about airlines is, yeah, they may be getting you to your destination faster in some regards, but you don't have, like, they could stop, they could delay your flight. All of these things could happen and you could have no control over it. And you could miss 3 or 4 days of your trip and have
Look
no
at you,
say in it.
travel
I'm
expert.
just saying.
You are
like,
a travel expert.
I agree. I always try and drive versus flying, but
Yep.
thankfully everyone in this scenario is okay. So that's what the moral of this story is we're just very happy that
Yeah.
everybody's okay
Good
in
job,
that
Peter.
situation. Good job, Peter. Yeah, exactly. So this story is more lighthearted because we this National Women's Soccer League is just awesome for Denver. The soccer team that we're still in talks of it's been official, right?
It's
been made
official. Oh, yeah.
that
It's
we're going to
official.
get it. Now we're trying
It's
to
here.
decide on the name. So they've come out with 6 choices for us.
Oh,
and
we don't
can
get to
go,
pick? Like, make
well,
our own?
No, we don't get to pick. They've made the names for us. And they have such options as Denver Peak FC, Colorado 14ers FC,
No.
Colorado Summit FC, Denver,
Summit would be good.
Denver Elevate FC.
No,
Um,
think of an elevator.
They also just have Denver FC. I kind of like
I like that.
one.
A lot of
I
people
like
do
Simple.
it. Denver Football Club.
Yeah, just
like
Denver
that.
Football Club. I really
Simple.
like that a lot. So
I love the letter
Denver
C.
Gold Football Club is the last option.
No.
So you can go and vote through, I think, the 26th.
That sounds like a seniors group or something.
I like Denver Football Club, though.
Denver
I think
Denver
of all
FC.
of those
Denver
are my
FC.
favorite.
Sounds tough.
It does sound tough. And imagine the sweatshirts that we'd have with that.
You'd have a
Yeah,
big
that's
what
F
I'm
and a big
saying.
C
Big
on them.
C.
That's
Is what I'm guessing.
awesome.
Yeah, but who's your mascot? I mean, you got to think of everything.
A giant F and a giant C with arms and legs just dancing.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like Sesame Street.
Don't like that.
You don't like that?
No.
Who could
And then the C would fall
See,
over.
that's the
At
thing.
one point, it would be
could
FU.
have-
If you had this,
The Casa Bonita Tower could be our mascot.
no. If you had
We
the
could
summit,
have-
it'd be
Glazed
a
right over
mountaintop.
that joke.
Be a
You
little
guys
I'm
just
mountaintop.
went
sorry.
right
I'm
past
sorry.
that joke.
I was
It's
thinking
fine.
about the
Now, I know.
I
I can
thought
see
it
the
was
wheels
funny.
are turning.
I thought it was funny.
Katie's wheels are turning.
F
Nobody
you.
even really
I'm
acknowledged
sorry.
the
I said,
FU. But that's
Tell your
fine.
joke again.
No, the joke's
it's-
gone now.
It's gone
It's
now.
not, I can't recreate the
Oh.
moment for
Joke
me.
has ran
I thought it
away.
was good with the C falling over, making it a U, and
Oh.
F you.
Fired up, baby.
That was
F you.
funny.
Just kept
That
on
was-
talking. Nobody even acknowledged
I
it.
said, eh.
Yeah,
Give you an eh.
Okay.
that was pretty good.
All right. But again, you could go vote on your favorite name now, from now until
Honestly, I'm
the
not.
26th. You're not even going to do it, huh? You're just mad.
I'm
Just
not.
mad about it. Okay, well, one more story about these the gas station stories. So the Denver City Council approved a zoning code amendment. So it says you can't build a gas station within a quarter mile of an existing gas station.
Why?
So it's kind of weird. Now, the people who hate it say it's unconstitutional. Like they've already said you can build these gas stations, and now they're taking it away because it's retroactive to like May of last year. So anything that was approved from May of last year until now, they've denied. So it's unconstitutional for one, but they're saying that they're trying to have a hold in this market that they just think isn't fair. Supporters of this law say it will encourage affordable housing and better land use in Denver instead of, we see it all the time. There's a gas station a block down the street, another gas station, half a block down the street.
I like
there's a
that
like
because
gas
they
that, though.
station.
compete. They
And
compete
then-
and
I know,
lower their
lower the
prices.
prices.
And that's what I
It's
like
like a
about it,
Starbucks
too.
on every corner.
But that's the thing is like the visual appeal of that, and that's what they're trying to get away from. Like they want more housing. They want
Some of
more.
those, they're nice. The Maverick ones are nice
I
looking.
love Maverick. gas
Mavericks have
stations.
decent looking gas stations.
Oh, all the gas station, Quick Trip, like
I like the
they
QT,
are
yeah.
up in their game
like the
when it
QT.
comes to gas stations. So, yeah, I think that I'm with it. Like, I understand why these people don't want a bunch of gas stations just all in one square area, but I mean, I don't know.
Who cares?
I like
the
gas
competition.
stations.
Low-
Exactly. That's going to change
Boom!
everything.
well, I mean, is it?
It's
That's a
Kentucky
real
Fried
question.
It's a
Chicken.
legitimate. Yes,
Yeah.
it is actually going to be TFC.
Good.
It
Texas fried
should
chicken.
be-
No, it's not.
in Kentucky.
I don't know. All I know is they're moving to Texas. And I know how many times you said you wanted to work for corporate KFC for all the
You
discounts.
The
know,
Colonel
it's my
doesn't
dream.
care anymore.
The Colonel.
The Colonel's my dream man.
Some of your nonsense celebrity crap floating around this morning. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's home in Los Angeles was burglarized. People broke in and stole a bunch of stuff there. Stole both of their original faces, too, from what I understand. They keep them on ice there.
That was better than your FU.
Was it?
joke.
That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
That was
Exactly.
better.
I just
That
actually
deserved
made that
a
one up
laugh.
on the fly.
That was
good.
better.
That was fun.
Katie loves Wicked. Wicked will begin streaming on Peacock starting March 21st, and the sing-along version's also going to be included. Woohoo!
Oh.
Popular.
No.
The film is also going to be available on DVD and Blu-ray. Do they still make DVDs and Blu-rays?
For collector editions.
I
That's
had
about
no idea. Here's an update on what Travis Kelce gave Taylor Swift for Valentine's Day. I know you guys are dying to know.
Oh yeah.
He got her a golden necklace, diamond earrings, shoes, clothing, and candy, and $1,000 worth of roses. In all, they say he spent $100,000 on Tay-Tay for Valentine's Day, and he topped it off with a homemade card.
Aw.
I love you.
See him
Doesn't
like
that-
folding a piece of red construction paper in half.
Doesn't
with a
that
crayon.
seem a little basic though?
His
Like,
tongue sticking out like
How would you spend? I don't care how rich you are. Why are you spending $100,000 on
I mean,
a
that's
girlfriend?
fine.
I
because
heart
You
you.
expect that. Like their income level, I'd expect them to spend six figures on each other.
I
But
feel
just-
like he's
That's
going to run out of
absurd.
money though.
The
He's trying to keep up
items-
with a billionaire and he's dropping a
he'll
lot
be
of cash. You
fine.
think he's going to be all
he
right?
makes a lot of money for the Chiefs. Like he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. But I just I think the gifts that he chose were a little basic. Like
Yeah, what else? What else can he get?
what
though?
would you get?
$1,000
What do you
girl-
get, Tay
roses is the
Tay, who's a
dumbest thing ever.
billionaire?
I just the jewelry.
The handmade card was the
The
sweetest
handmade
thing.
card was pretty sweet. Yeah.
I just picture him as the football player that like puts the K backwards and like whatever he's spelling. Like, thank you.
Scribbles
Yeah.
out Taylor
Yeah.
because
I
he
want-
misspelled it.
I want him to get a picture of the moon in the phase it was the night that they met, like something like that,
Dang,
right?
what?
Like,
Bleh.
dude, no, like
I
put
saw
some
you on a
thought.
crescent
Bleh.
moon.
Bleh.
Reminds me of your toenail.
I like your
That's
moon, baby.
sweet. Like I think I like your moon.
I like your moon. Hey, check out this jerk. A woman in Virginia bought a scratcher ticket, and the cashier gave her the wrong one, but she's like, screw it. Whatever, I'll scratch it anyway. She scratched it in the parking lot, won $2 million.
Wow.
Jeez.
What a jerk.
That is awesome.
That jerk with all
That's
the
a
money.
jerk move right
Sure.
there.
She should share it with us.
That's a jerk move. Apple had a big thing yesterday. I didn't know anything about this. They launched their iPhone 16e, an enhanced and pricier version of its budget phone, it says.
It's a 16E.
What is an E?
16e. I don't know. Price is $600. Aimed to attract a wider audience and is available for pre-order. I saw something yesterday. They said they no longer make any iPhone with the button anymore. Those are completely gone
Yeah, I
forever.
don't have one of those.
And like I have the 14 Pro Max, I think it is. They said the 14 doesn't even. They're done with those. They're
Yeah.
discontinuing those now.
I have the 15, and mine seems kind of obsolete compared to what everybody else's phones are doing
It's like
these
they just
days.
keep
like,
pumping these stupid things
it's
out.
crazy.
And one final thing, if you want to add a little drama to your text messages,
Ooh.
this university was analyzing a bunch of texts and how you perceive drama, and they say the one way to do it is put periods at the end of your words or messages. It makes them feel much, period, more,
I don't like
period,
that.
serious.
No.
period. I don't think
It's
I ever
hard
put a
for-
period in there.
It's hard for me to send a serious text too. Like mine are full of exclamation points and emojis, and I'll send a meme along with it. Like mine are very fun. I have
Truth.
sentence enhancers, is what I call them.
I've showed a couple of your emails to Nick Knack.
Is this something you guys laugh about together? The
And
way
then we're
I
like,
write?
Count the emojis.
I kind of punctuate my sentences
I
with emojis.
do. Do you?
That's very
I
Gen
don't
Z of
lie.
It
me.
makes it more fun, and like,
Yeah, it
and
does
you
it.
know that I'm friendly when I'm coming at you.
Yeah, I can never
right?
tell
Like,
if Jeremy's mad at me.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh,
With
another
all the
smiley
periods,
face.
it's
Another
like,
smiley face.
We had such a great
Okay.
show.
I get it. You're
period.
happy.
Like,
Thank you.
I know.
Okay, yes, you're happy. You're so smiley.
Is that a puppy? What is
I
happening?
don't. Yeah, some of them and some of them don't translate over email. So you're like, what the heck is that? Is that lipstick?
I know.
Dill pickle? What is this?
What is this one?
I love food.
Anyway, there you go, guys. That's what's trending this morning. Here at Denver's Mix 100, we'll give you your PMI here in just a bit. We'll send you on your way with a positive story, a minus story, and something a little bit interesting that'll be coming up with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. Streaming live on YouTube this morning. Saddle on up and mosey your way over there to the YouTubes. You can find us by going to mix100.com. The YouTube link is right there on the homepage. Speaking of the tubes, YouTube can almost go get a drink legally. YouTube is now 20 years old.
Oh.
I hate that.
I know.
Holy cow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy to think about? You guys know the first video ever
I was
uploaded?
just going to ask you what it
Yes,
was.
I know.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's the zoo elephant. The elephant
It's
at
an
the zoo.
elephant at the zoo.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
First ever.
What elephant? Oh.
Just it's just a guy on,
Carmen
like,
in the San Diego Zoo, actually. It's a 19-second clip,
Yep.
Oh.
according to my research.
The elephant at the zoo. It was a crappy little grainy video.
Yeah. YouTube is now a major competitor to TV. It's worth about, let's say, $500 billion. I'll round up. $500 billion now. 2.7 billion monthly active users. 2.6 million videos uploaded daily, if you want to think about that. 2.6 million
That's
new
insane.
videos every day, which equates to about 519,000 hours of videos uploaded every single day.
So much
much
How do you
content, right?
even-
A lot.
You can't
I
keep
can't
up.
comprehend
No.
that.
You
Like,
can't keep up with all the good stuff on YouTube.
No, and I remember when it first came out and Zoe's big thing was watching makeup tutorials. Like, she loved watching people
Yeah.
put on makeup, and I was like, what? That's never going to take off. What are you doing? That's silly. And now it's all
And now look at
anyone
it.
does. I know.
I
what is mom
I
doing?
gotta
Only you
admit,
knew.
I love YouTube. I love it. You
Yeah.
can learn how to do anything.
Yeah,
At my last house, I learned how to finish my basement, and
That's
I just finished my
amazing.
basement.
yeah. You could be a doctor from YouTube.
You
I'm
really
just kidding.
could.
Don't do that.
Hey,
I'm
there's been a
just
few.
kidding.
Before I went in and got my vasectomy, I searched it up,
Did
Yeah.
you?
Yes.
Could I just do this?
and I will say there's a procedure. You're loud and clear right in front of you. You can watch how it all goes down if you want
Oh
to.
god. Oh god.
What am I
Yeah,
doing?
You probably still want to go to the doctor for that one, though.
Yeah, you don't want to do an
You don't
at-home
wanna
thing with
do
that.
that.
There's
No,
an you
yeah.
can pick up the at-home kit at Walgreens. right?
Solderize, babe. Cauterize, not solderize. Cauterize. You don't want to solder it.
Bob Vila at home vasectomy.
So anyway, this is all because we can now stream the entire show. This is fresh. This is new for us, just in the past couple weeks. We're on YouTube, so Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, and you can watch us yawn all morning.
Hey.
People are counting yawns, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Listen, we get up
Sleepy.
early, for God's sake.
Make a game of it, though.
Just a few minutes ago, Josh was like, "Whoa, Jared, they just caught you with a big yawn."
I was watching.
I was like, "Shut up, dude. I've been up since 2 a.m.
oh no.
thanks to the woman who I am currently sleeping with."
Oh.
What up, Nick Nick?
Snoring her brains out last night.
I thought she had a
Oh.
snore guard.
Yeah.
The snore guard is not working.
Oh,
Oh,
you've got to up
no.
your game. You got to do something about that. Sawing logs over there. Oh my good, that I couldn't sleep either. Like, I don't miss that. I don't miss having to share a bed with someone and deal with all their sleep stuff.
Can
Like,
I say something with how often that everybody talks about how beautiful and wonderful and everything marriage is? Once the people get married, all I hear is complaints. You're not selling it very
What are you
well
talking
to
about?
me.
They're going on a date night.
We're going on a date night.
They're doing fun
on Friday
stuff.
night.
and you're going to be
tomorrow
grumpy at
night.
each other because you didn't sleep
It's
well.
just the sleeping part. That's
Today
hard
I might
right
be a
now.
little grumpy when I see her, but yeah, and I'm kind of a light sleeper, so when
I'm a very light sleeper.
when something like that, when there's a noise, that's all I focus on then too, and I can't get back to sleep. Especially when it's right next to you in your ear.
And how do you get them to stop too? Because there's a few routes you can take. You can try and shake them a little. You know,
I've
and
been
then
known to boot her.
You can like grab a pillow and just hit them over the head real quick. I don't know
You
what
just hold it
happened.
over their
Hold it
head.
over their
No,
head.
no.
No?
You
It'll
just
stop
hit
the
'em.
snoring.
Just hit
No,
'em.
I do the leg. I'm like,
Yes. And then you pretend you're sleeping. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know what
like-
that was.
then
Yeah.
you just lay there.
Exactly. But
Ah,
I don't
bless
miss
her
that. I
heart.
do not
Bless her
miss.
heart.
Like she's the best wife, the best
of
mom.
course she is.
But man, that's like the one thing that it's like.
Hey, if
I
that's
don't
the
know.
one thing, though, that's a pretty good wife.
Yeah.
But it's
Pretty
a pretty
darn good
big one thing. Like if it's ruining your sleep.
But
Sleep is important.
if her nose guard isn't working or snore guard, then what you need to do is get some earplugs and just do that.
No,
Take
because
it
I don't want to
upon
do that
yourself.
because I have to hear if there's something going on in the house.
Or
know?
your alarm, you'll sleep right through that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I got
your
one kid
alarm.
that sleepwalks sometimes. So
He's in the front yard again.
Nicole, help
Yeah,
him.
I guess. You should be
It hurts
allergic.
my throat to do.
I know.
It hurts my life, Josh.
Oh, I'm sure it
It's
does.
very hurtful. So hurtful.
Anyway, love you, honey. Good morning. Hope you slept good. Because I know
'Cause
you
I
slept
know I
good.
didn't.
I know you slept good. All right, let's do some PMI, you guys. We sift through all the stories that come in overnight, and we find a positive story, a minus story, and something interesting, and we deliver it to you on a golden platter. Who got to pee?
I got the pee again
Josh got to
today.
pee.
This one is really cool because it has to do with sports, and I know you will love this,
Sports
Jeremy.
ball.
Big sports guy. Topps, the major card company that does
Yeah.
all the sports cards,
Yeah.
is releasing football packs from the 2024 NFL season. The boxes are expected to arrive at Mike's Stadium Sports Cards in Aurora on Wednesday with the coveted 1-of-1 Bo Nix card. This is his rookie season
Oh,
card.
that's kind of neat.
It's
And-
signed, right?
It is the signed 1-of-1 Superfractor rookie
Yeah.
card.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
thought
what
so.
Yeah.
Superfractor means.
Is it
but
reflective?
It is reflective.
That
It's
might
the
be
silver
it, yes.
reflective one.
There
Yeah.
it is.
And, okay, there we go. That makes sense.
Refractor.
One lucky collector will become the lone person to possess this card, and Mike's Stadium Sports Card wants to find the way into their collection. And whoever pulls this card around the nation, they are willing to pay up to $50,000 for that card. Think about this. So
That's
there's
pretty neat.
Yeah.
Paul Skeens is probably the best pitcher. He was the best rookie pitcher in the MLB last year. He had a 1-of-1 card get found, and the Pittsburgh Pirates, the team that he plays for, offered 30 years of season tickets right behind home plate for that
Oh.
card. They offered a meet and greet with Paul Skeens' girlfriend, Livy Dunn. They're essentially auctioning off
I want
for
to
Livy
meet
Dunn.
her.
That's fine. Yeah.
And then they're also signed jerseys, free food for 30 years there, like all these different things. Like that adds
Jeez,
up to
a little.
millions of dollars.
yeah.
And the kid, a 12-year-old kid, found the card and said, "No, I'm good. I think I'm good."
I'm gonna
Because
keep
he
this
could probably get more for
He just hold on to it
selling
and
it at
sell it.
auction.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And
this, do you think this would be a good investment then if somebody plunked down
Oh, yeah.
$50K for
I
this and
think
held on
you
to it?
Could,
Absolutely.
Well, no, buying
you
the Topps
buy.
cards will be like $5.
Yeah, it's you just buy the card.
You just buy the
Oh,
cards.
it's,
Word.
And
it's
then you
somewhere
just-
in there.
It's in the
Yeah.
packs.
Oh, I thought they had it
No,
already.
No.
whoever finds this, Jeremy, I could go down and
Okay.
find it tomorrow
Yeah.
for
Let's go.
$11.
Where's this at?
Well, it's going to be at the Mike Stadium Sports Cards in Aurora. That's where the packages
Nah, I don't
are
want to go
going.
to
Yeah.
Aurora.
But that being said, $50,000. I'm like, I don't
not
think
that
that's
bad.
enough, and I don't want to, sound
Wouldn't it
off
be
on Mike Stadium.
funny if
No,
I
but-
got it? No,
Yeah,
like
I would be.
would
That would be
hilarious.
just
the
my
guy
luck.
who's like the least sports oriented.
Like, yeah, I bought it down at the Safeway the other day.
That's a sports ball cards.
Yeah, right?
It's a game of inches, guys.
But I mean, I think you should hold on to these cards
I would
because
hold on to
at
that.
auction they'll go for so much more. And I know
Yeah.
50,000 is a lot, and that could get people out of a couple of jams if they need it quick. But you could
But
get it
what
for
if he has like
millions.
an incredible career and everything too?
I know.
He could be the John Elway
I know
for the Broncos.
And if you have
so-
the one of
And those
one rookie
eyebrows,
card,
too.
oh
that'll,
my gosh.
that'll go for millions. So I
That's
don't know
pretty
if you
neat,
want
buddy.
it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. But if you want $50,000 right off the bat, start buying some Topps cards.
There's gonna be a line though. There's gonna be a
No.
line
Oh,
out
yeah.
the door to get those
They're
cards.
probably,
Absolutely.
There's going to be people sleeping outside that store, I imagine, waiting
Probably.
to get in.
Yeah. Why not?
Growing up, I was a comic book card guy, so I would go
Yeah.
into these stores and buy up all the comic book cards, and then I'd buy boxes of them and pretty much open them up and get the entire collection. I've got comic book cards that are in mint
Do
condition.
you still have? I was gonna say, do you still have them?
Doing a brag, nerds, but
You should probably see what those are worth.
you put 'em
I
in the little
think
sleeve?
they're in the sleeves. They have not been removed since the 90s. They are
Wow.
in mint
Dude.
condition.
Yeah, but comic books.
I'm gonna look.
No, I'm saying-
Did I just stroke out?
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm gonna look a few of them up on
I'm saying comic books
eBay.
go for a lot, like
Yeah.
the comic books. So the cards
I'll
probably.
show
go
you
for
a few of
lot
them
too.
I have.
Yeah.
You know which stuff
That's
I
cool.
held on to was the Garbage Pail Kids. I love
Was not
those
allowed to have
so-
those growing up.
What? What?
Add it to the list, Katie.
I think
Are
those
you
things
serious?
Add it to the list.
Oh,
What are
that
Garbage
hurts
Pail
my
Kids?
Look it up.
heart.
got.
Yeah,
they
they
were
were like
spin-offs of Cabbage Patch Kids.
but much raunchier.
Whoa.
Yes.
Like Ben
And
Booger and
yeah, like, and they had collectible cards, and some of them smelled funny.
they were all
like,
very filthy.
They were very filthy.
Why would you want these?
Because they were awesome.
I want them now.
Oh, Josh's face. Oh, what we
Swollen Sue
Yeah.
Ellen. She looks like two butt cheeks.
had. Yeah, she
That's
was
why I
great.
wasn't allowed to have them.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that
Oh,
just
some of these are
makes
going though $1,700.
me- Okay, see,
My mom made me throw mine away.
that's so sad. Like, that's so funny to
Mom.
me. That and The Simpsons. You were really
I couldn't watch The
sheltered.
Simpsons. I couldn't watch Pulp Fiction. I couldn't watch Married with Children.
Oh,
I
maybe,
couldn't have a girlfriend.
maybe
No.
my parents were just too busy to take care of their kids or something because I got to do pretty much whatever I wanted. Like,
Where are you in the
that
lineup
was-
again?
I'm the second oldest.
Oh, because
so,
well, the younger ones, they kind of give up on the older ones and are like,
yeah, right.
We
Like,
tried.
We have
tried
new
with
children,
them.
so you figure your stuff out.
We have new
yeah.
children. These ones are newer.
Got the minus over
I
there,
do,
Giggle
yeah.
Box.
Well, and people and horses are falling into lakes, and it looks to be
Whoa.
like a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait
Yeah, no,
a
no, 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 no.
minute.
This
Why
isn't
did you
the-
have to say this,
Wait a
Katie?
This isn't the pond in Georgetown or up in Evergreen or up in Vale. Those are mountain lakes. Those will freeze, and you can go on those and play ice hockey.
Hold on.
Okay.
You have stories about people and horses falling into lakes.
Yeah.
And,
So
and dogs, too?
dogs as well. Yeah. So first of all,
Hold
in Loveland. Okay. first of all-
Backstory all week and into last week, I've been saying do not go out on lakes that are frozen, ever.
Yeah.
Ever, because you'll fall through
Yep.
You won't.
and die
You
Now-
won't.
and end up as a bloated
Hey, and
carcass.
guess who didn't get swept under the lake? Because it
Yeah.
doesn't happen. Lakes don't have those.
Tell us your stories.
Yeah, but that's the thing is none of these people, horses or dogs, died. I just want to
Almost
that out
died, though,
there.
probably.
No. Okay, so in Loveland, a beloved horse named Bella, she fell into a pond out there on the ranch that she was staying at, and the people walking by. Here's how they found out: they saw another horse, and that horse was like, "Oh my god, there's another
Nay.
horse!" Yeah, so they saw a horse freaking out, and they went and tried to see what was happening, and then they saw Bella in the pond. So they called 911. The Loveland firefighters came out and saved her. So Bella's fine. Everything's okay. But then fast
Could've been
forward.
worse.
It could have been worse. Fast forward to a woman in Windsor. So her dog was chasing geese out onto a lake. That dog fell in. So that woman ran after her dog, and then she fell in. And then the other dog that she was with ran after
They all
her.
could have died.
These are not very smart
that
dogs.
dog also fell into that lake. Now, so much cold, right? But thank goodness for Judd and Joe, who came to her rescue, and they were actually awarded a Citizen Life-Saving Award by the Windsor Fire Rescue last night.
They're
So
heroes.
all of this having a very happy ending.
But
But
the
they're
bottom
safe.
line?
Bottom line is don't go out on frozen ponds down here on the Front Range. Now, again, Georgetown out on that lake that is frozen and made
You don't know where there's a
for
hairline
pond
crack.
hockey.
It doesn't
don't know.
matter.
Made
don't
for
know.
pond hockey.
You know they
That's
drill into the
okay.
ice and make sure it's
Exactly.
like 8 or
Wait
9
a week
inches
and they
thick.
ice right away.
There's
Jeez.
so many things that they can do to make sure it's safe
Wait
up
a
there
week
in
in
the
the-
mountains. But
Hey, let's go
again,
drill holes in the ice.
They're
and
just
put cars
saying,
on it.
For one, if you're walking your dog and your dog chases geese out onto ice and falls in, immediately call 911. Do not try and go out and save your dog because you will probably find yourself in trouble after that. So they just really want to get the message out on that. If your
I've been getting the
animal-
message out all week.
Okay. If your animal falls into the lake, though, frozen lake, just don't go in after it because they're going to, the fire rescue can help that animal so much more than you, the animal, and another animal. So just please be careful.
Luckily, it wasn't a kid or
Please be
something.
careful
Yeah.
out there. Yeah, that could have been much worse. But again, everyone in
totally
that
worse.
story is safe. The horse, the dogs, and the lake.
But they all could have been bloated carcasses.
They could have been. They're not.
Don't go out on lakes that are frozen.
Okay.
I have the interesting.
What is it?
The story says, is it getting harder to find stuff on Google? And are they doing it on purpose? I've kind of noticed this. This is coming out from Wallet Hub, and they're claiming that Google is intentionally making their own product worse because they realized it's more profitable.
Oh.
So if you find what you're looking for in 2 or 3 seconds, you're not spending much time looking at ads.
Why does everything have to be profitable?
Ads,
Everything.
buddy. So
so
what they're
over
doing
this.
is giving you like
Just be helpful.
horrible search results so you can see more ads come up essentially. And they've been analyzing this and doing various tests on it, and they say it might be true. Then it says it all hinges on the idea that Google has very little competition out there. Because I don't think Ask
I
Jeeves
was
is
just
around
gonna
anymore.
Say, do we need to go back to Ask Jeeves?
I'm a big Bing guy over here.
Yeah. What,
Yeah,
do we
are you?
need
DuckDuckGo.
a different search engine? Maybe.
I think Google is pretty confident that nobody's going to use Bing. So they're just throttling back their search results so you can get more ads and be directed to more things you can buy. That's kind of shady if that's
is.
truly the case.
And I think
Of course, this is all allegedly.
this should drive somebody to want to make a better product. Make something that is actually transparent
Good
and
luck
gives
beating
us what
Google.
it promises. Well, I mean, you got to start somewhere. Google didn't start as Google, remember? It didn't start that way. It had to build up to build our trust, and now it's breaking our trust. So we need to find something else. What?
Thank you for the business
You don't
lesson,
like
Katie.
this?
That's good. I'll tell you what I'm sick of is Facebook. Facebook now is nothing but ads.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
posting stuff for the show and stuff, and I'll go back and try to find it and look at things. Ad.
Can't even
ad.
find it.
Or it's just
Yeah.
a bunch of crap that I don't care about at all.
Yeah.
So anyway, there you go, guys. There's your PMI. Did you enjoy that?
I had fun.
I did.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was like falling through the ice.
Yeah, but getting right back up.
Getting right back out
Right
there.
up.
Right, no bloated body here.
There you go. God. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. I was talking about how I've been up since about 2 a.m. because my sweet wife, who's just the greatest thing on the planet,
So
was
lovely.
snoring her brains out. Kim used our app. She tapped our app and sent us a
Yes.
voice message about her suggestion.
Aw.
Thank
Love
you, Kim.
too, Kim.
It might come to that at some point.
I mean,
Maybe.
You know, maybe you're not
I might
there
end up in the
yet.
basement or something.
Yeah.
I'm not there
Far
yet.
You're gonna go sleep
Real
with
far
all
You're
away.
gonna hear her snoring through the vents. Babe, can you not?
Probably
Are
right.
you really gonna go sleep with all your He-Man toys?
They're
Is that where you're
quieter.
going? They don't snore.
I'm gonna tell you, they kind of turned me on.
Yeah,
so.
I get it. I get it.
So yes.
Okay.
And for everybody
All right, then.
suggesting that we get the bed that raises and lowers, we have that. I don't like it.
Yeah, no.
I don't like it.
I don't
Not a
like
fan.
it. I'm not
well,
a
you
fan
said
of the.
yours raises all together.
It's not separate because we didn't want the canyon in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, the line. So we got the
Oh,
one where the
yeah.
whole back goes up or drops, and then the feet go up and drop. I just don't like it.
I'm a side sleeper, and I couldn't do
Same,
that.
I can't
I'd be
do
like,
it. You
"That's such
can't
an
do it."
Awkward angle.
So we never use that thing. That was money well spent right there. Never use
That's
it.
a lesson learned.
Lesson learned. All right, guys, we've got Fast Five coming up at 7:25. So get ready to call in at 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Have some fun with the morning show, and we've got a massive Lodge Casino prize pack up for grabs today. This baby's valued at like $400. So you're going to want to call in and try to play. It's Fast Five with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Right now, let's talk to Aaron and see what's going on with traffic. I do believe it is time to have some fun with our listeners. Here at Denver's Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. It's a little game that we play every day right around this time that's called Fast Five. And we absolutely love it. And I will say, yet again, if you have never played, we love the newbies that call in and try to play. So now's your chance. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. We'll get you here in the studios to play a little FF. And here is how it works. We'll get you on the line, get to know you a little bit, and then I will throw a category at you and start a 10-second timer. Within those 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. It's that simple. But it gets your brain working, and those 10 seconds go by pretty darn fast.
And you could throw out anything at them.
What did we do yesterday?
We had 5 Brad Pitt movies. You asked for bands with numbers in them, as well as 5 Girl Scout cookies and 5 characters from Seinfeld, which I believe took home the big win.
Was that the big win?
Big winner yesterday.
Right
So,
on.
all kinds of different topics for Fast Five.
We have a lot of fun coming up with these topics. Listeners have been sending us some new categories / topics, so thank you for that. But the key is right now to call in and have some ding-dang fun with us. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. I'll get you here in the studios. And Katy, what are we playing for today?
You're going to want to call because it's a $400 prize. You're winning a Lodge Casino prize pack, which gets you a night up at the hotel. You get a $100 gift card to the White Buffalo restaurant, as well as 2 passes to the Seasons Buffet. So we're going to feed you, and you're going to have fun. And the Lodge Casino is it. I love that place.
It's the bomb diggity, some people say. And that White Buffalo, I highly encourage you to get that Butterfinger martini drink that they got up there. Woo!
You're a Butterfinger martini.
Yeah. And then stumble your way back to the room. Have a fun night on us. All right, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. I'll get you in the studios to play Fast Five. We will start things off with... Who's been holding the longest? It looks like Marcus has been holding the longest. Hey, Marcus. Good morning, bud.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
We're super dupes. You got the day off today, I see.
Yes, I do.
Right
Fun.
on, man. What are you going to do with your day off?
Homework, sadly.
Homework?
Aw, you're so adult.
Yeah.
Good job, though, Marcus. That's
Why
smart.
don't you just sit around and eat Doritos and play Call of Duty instead?
There you go.
That sounds nice.
Or there's that.
What are you studying?
Exercise science?
Oh, that's a good career. What are you going to do with it?
Hopefully PT.
Okay. Physical
Yeah,
therapy.
there you go.
Lucrative. Very smart, Marcus.
Lucrative. I twisted my ankle. Help me out. All right, Marky. But where do you go to school?
Metro.
Hey.
There you go, Roadrunners.
I'm a Roadrunner, Marcus.
Yay.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go, buddy. I am a Roadrunner. All right, Marcus. Let's see. What do we have for you? Let's do a famous ladies. In 10 seconds, I need you to give me 5 famous ladies named Julia. Go.
Julia Roberts.
1.
Shoot.
Uh-oh. Don't you Google it.
Shoot.
Shoot all day long. Yeah, there's quite a few,
Man.
so I'm going to hold on to that one and not tell you any more. Darn it.
Okay.
Good try, though, Marcus.
Get some rest, buddy.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with school.
Thanks.
Enjoy your day off.
Thank
Bye.
you, guys.
Bye. Oh, that's a good one. That one came in from Knick-Knack.
That is a good one.
Yeah, I know, right? Who's been holding the longest? Michaela. Michaela?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, sorry.
You should be. You're
Good.
live on the air. This
Good
is very
morning,
embarrassing for
Michaela.
you.
It'll never happen again.
Okay, thank goodness. What are you doing today?
I've just been working, doing deliveries, so I'm driving around right now.
Oh, okay. Have we talked to you before? What do you deliver?
I do like baked goods and stuff like that. I've called in one time, but this is my first time doing the Fast Five. So
Oh, right on. We love that.
Yes.
Thank you
very
for being
excited.
a newbie. Are you delivering
You're so
baked
welcome.
goods this morning?
The bakedest of goodest.
All
The
right.
bakedness of goodness. So, like, what are we talking? You got donuts
like
or what?
muffins,
Bread?
Yeah, we do everything. So the one that I'm delivering right now is like muffins, and we do breakfast wraps with bacon and salsa, and I don't know.
Holy
You know, good
crap.
stuff,
What
good breakfast
are you
fuel.
anywhere near Lone Tree right
I
now?
know. Where are you, Michaela?
Gosh, yeah, I'm in Aurora right now, so
Just a hop, skip, and a jump
Not
away.
too bad.
yeah, I might go get some of those baseball cards later.
There
Yeah.
you go. Smart. Yeah.
So, do you I have questions.
I've answered.
Who are you delivering for?
I work for Corner Bakery.
Oh, yes, of course. Okay, I've
Corner
been there.
Bakery, yes.
Oh, we need to get to know you so you
I
can
know.
deliver us some sandwiches
we
in the
need to
morning.
be friends, Michaela.
Yeah, no, I'd love to. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
All right.
I'm the catering manager, so I'll hook you guys up.
Yeah, you will.
Hey.
Actually, I'm going to have Josh get your phone number and information anyway because you never know if we're doing an event or something and we might need you guys.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Come on, yeah, let's do it.
Come on. I love keeping track of some local businesses. So even if you win or lose, hang tight. Josh will get your information, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
You're a rock star.
Awesome.
All right, Bacon Breath, let's get going here.
Oh,
In 10 seconds, please give me 5 famous lions. Go.
oh my goodness.
Oh,
okay, we're gonna go with Simba,
1,
Mufasa.
2. Oh, time is up.
I would have went that whole Lion King.
I
I know
route,
you
Yeah,
could have
too.
done it.
second.
Scar,
Yep, yeah,
the 20th Century Fox lion or the MGM lion,
Yeah.
the Cowardly Lion from Wizard of Oz.
Oh
You're
my
showing
gosh.
off. You're
I
showing
I
off.
know, right?
Look at, he's just flexing now. I didn't even think about the Wizard of
And
Oz.
many more, many
Oh,
more.
That's a good one.
Hey, I may or may not have.
That was a good
I
one.
may or may not have Googled that before we started too.
Yeah,
So
right.
just saying, nobody else
Okay,
can
so
do
you're
that.
a cheater.
No
Yeah,
cheating. No
right.
cheating.
He had a head start on us.
Michaela, you're a sweetheart. It was so nice meeting you. Hang on the line, and Josh is going to come back and get all your information. Okay?
Okay, sounds
Awesome.
good.
You're the
Thanks,
best. Hold on.
Michaela.
Josh, you got her?
She was great.
Thumbs up. Thanks, buddy.
Yes.
We need to know her.
Yes. Well, she just sounded really neat. Like, I loved her energy.
She did sound neat, didn't she?
did.
That is a neat person.
Did.
Ruben.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Ruben.
Morning.
Ruben Tuesdays. What are you doing today?
Working.
Yuck.
Too exciting.
Barf Town, man.
Oh.
What do you do? Anything fun?
Yeah, I work taking care of, America's heroes over at the VA.
Oh,
Ah, you're a good human.
you're amazing.
Yeah, working the cath lab. So we fix some hearts, fix some veins and arteries,
Oh,
Yes.
buddy, we
No,
appreciate
my
you.
dad was always and will be a Marine, and he had to go to the VA a lot in our state. And those people there were angels, seriously. So thank you, Ruben, for everything you do.
Yeah, of course. I'm a veteran myself, so I really enjoy working with my own. You really get to bond with these individuals, so it's a good time.
You
I bet,
do.
man. I bet you
I
hear some
love
pretty
that.
crazy stories and cool stories and heartwarming stories. And thank you for your service, my friend.
Yes, thank you.
Can't
Of
thank
course.
you enough. Cannot thank you enough. All right, so let's see. We did Lions. We did Julia's. What else do I got over here? All right, I got one for you. I got another movie one for you. Now, no sequels, okay? So only one per franchise. But in 10 seconds, please give me 5 movies that were set in space. Go.
Star Wars,
Yeah.
Star Trek,
Yep.
um,
Uh-oh.
Xenon.
Oh.
God. That's it.
Oh.
Man.
Aliens.
Spaceballs. That's all I
The
can
Martian,
think
Interstellar, Spaceballs. That's
Yes.
right. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
of. King of the Schwartz.
Oh, Ruben, you're winning in life. Thank you for doing what you do, buddy, and thank you for having us on in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, you both have a great day.
You
Thank
too.
you, sir.
Bye, Ruben. Oh, he was great to talk to as well. I'm just loving
He's really neat too, isn't
people today. You guys are great.
he? Kylie.
Hi, Kylie.
Kai.
Good morning.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey. What are you doing today?
Taking my kids to work right now. Or
To-
school.
oh, to
and then I
school?
have to work.
They're working already. Dang.
Have you called in
they
before?
should.
Have you called in before?
I have not.
No, give your kids a shout out.
Trayson and Brayton.
What's up, Trayson and Brayson?
Trayson and Brayson coming at you. Hi,
Good
kids.
morning.
Are they good kids?
For the most part, yeah.
How old are they?
They are 11 and 9. My
Oh,
11-year-old actually tried to call in this morning, so here I am.
hey, there you and two boys, Kylie.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You're having all kinds of fun right now, aren't you?
I do. I love it. I'm a boy mom.
That's awesome.
That's great. What are they into?
Baseball, basketball, football, video games.
Right
all
on.
the boy stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Was it you that called in the other day and said that they've been doing so good in school you were going to buy them a new PS5? I think that was you, wasn't
Don't
it?
do that
No,
to her.
I'm definitely not doing that. but
was
thank you.
that was a different mom.
No,
That
I'm
was
sure she's
No.
like, my kids, Trayson and Brayson, are so
No.
good and I love them so much.
I think that was a Carrie, actually.
I'm
Don't
taking
think
them
that was
after
Kylie.
school today to buy a new PS5 for them.
I
That
think-
had to have been you.
I think Kylie said ice cream, a little more affordable treat.
Oh, I was listening to that one on the ice cream one.
Yeah, but that was a different time. You called in and said your kids needed a new PS5.
No, I don't know about that.
Ooh,
It's so
yeah,
nice of you, Kylie. You
I've
treat your
never
kids.
seen them.
You treat your kids
Yeah.
so well. That's so
Right?
nice of you. All right, let's play some Fast Five with you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go Colorado. This one's Colorado themed. And the letter is P like pineapple. PPP. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 cities or towns in Colorado that start with the letter P. Go.
Pueblo, Parker, Park City, Placerville, Platteville.
Hey.
Do we have a Parks? Do we have a Park
We
City
have
here?
Placerville. We have Park City.
Is it
we
sure?
also have Park City, Colorado. Let me make
I
sure.
think that's right.
Let
Isn't
me
there
make
Park
sure.
City, Utah?
There's a Park City, Utah as well.
Just wanna make
but
sure on
I
that one.
believe in the mountains we do have a Park City.
Hold on. Stand by. Stand by, Kai Kai.
Okay.
Park City, Colorado, one of those towns that came into existence due to the stage lines. Yes, Park City,
Yeehaw.
Colorado. It's also, yeah,
Doesn't matter.
okay, yeah, and we're done. And we're done.
Kylie, you did it!
did it!
Yay! What an exciting day. A new PS5
exciting.
and a Lodge Casino prize pack. Wow.
Oh.
It's good to be in your
We might
family.
get one now that he made me call in.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you're going to need to find a sitter because we're giving you a night for 2 up the hill, which is a lot
Exciting.
of fun.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much for making us your morning show, your morning show and calling in today.
Yeah. Thanks, Kylie.
You guys are awesome. Thank
Oh,
you.
Thank you, Kylie. You're so sweet. And I'm going to throw you on hold. Josh will come back and tell you how to get your prize, okay?
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Kylie.
Wow, look at that, Katie Cat.
That was a good one.
That was a real good
I liked
one.
that one a lot.
That's how we do it right there. Making some new friends, giving away some awesome prizes, and having a hell of a time. That's what we're all about. It is called Fast Five, and the good news is we'll play it again tomorrow morning for a fun Friday show, another Lodge Casino prize pack. And I think we're going to toss in a pair of tickets to go see Mary J tomorrow morning as well. Woo! That'll be real nice. It all happens at 7:25 every day with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh here at Denver's Mix 100. Yeah, a little throwback throwdown for you. Some STP with Jeremy, Katy, Josh at Denver's Mix 100. All right, coming up at 8 o'clock, we've got The Show Wants to Know. It's your chance to sound off about a dilemma that came into us. This time around, it's from Kendall. Kendall wrote in, and she's looking for advice because she's getting married soon, and her fiance has some demands, let's say, before the big day, and it's making her feel slightly uncomfortable. So we're going to dive into that, and you guys can feel free to sound off with The Show Wants to Know.
You're going to want to sound off on this, by the way. It's going to make you want to say one thing or the other, so we want to hear it.
On the surface, it's a little cringy, but then I'm like, I kind of get it.
Like, the more you listen, I mean, the more you dive
Like,
deeper
huh.
into it, there's more involved than just what you said, the surface stuff.
Yeah,
So
I
we'll
kinda
get to it.
All right, cringe factor 7.0 on this one.
Yes.
Right now, let's dive into traffic. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Streaming live on YouTube this morning. Feel free to hop on and check us out. You go to mix100.com, click on the YouTube link right there on the homepage. We've got it posted on all of our socials, Jeremy, Katy, Josh, on Facebook and Instagram. And you can log in today, see what's going on behind the scenes here in the studio. Katy and I are wearing some new Mix 100 gear. Josh has his Halloween costume on today. He's a hockey player. And we're just having a hell of a time.
There's a big game tonight, Jeremy.
Is
I
it?
don't know if
I
you
didn't
heard.
know. I thought he
Four
just
nations
went to
face
Spirit
off. It's
Halloween.
Two
champ-
nations now.
Yeah,
Two nations
it's the,
facing
it's the
off.
finals.
USA
Oh, is that-
versus
oh.
Canada.
USA against Canada.
You ever watch
This
the
is
Miracle
for
movie?
Yeah, exactly.
I just thought you went to Spirit Halloween and you got yourself a hockey sweater
You
there.
play them 10 times, they might win 9, but not tonight.
Not
Oh,
tonight.
Not
look at us.
tonight.
Not
Oh, and you
tonight.
got an American flag hat on.
Yeah,
today. I
I
just
do.
noticed
You guys
it. We're
both have
twinsies.
American
Twinsies.
flag
Oh my
hats
gosh.
on.
I actually really like that one.
Yeah,
That's your-
I like both of your
That's your
hats.
other one. That's nice.
Yeah.
You can see all this insider information when you follow us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Man.
Just
Check
saying.
it out.
The other big thing I've been requesting is that you guys go tap that app and download the Mix 100 Denver app in the App Store of your phone or tablet. It's always free. Get it on there, and down in the corner, there's a little microphone, and you click it, and you send us a message. And I've done a shout-out today to all the kids listening. Grab mom and dad's phone immediately. I want dad jokes from little kids.
Yeah.
I want to start stockpiling these. A few of them have been coming in. Little Sydney sent us one just a little bit ago. Here you go.
Sydney, she's so cute.
Well, who's the background? Who was the one in the background? That's so funny.
Is that the little brother?
It's gotta be like a
You're not
sibling, yeah,
funny.
a sibling. That's such a me thing. I would have done that to my
adorable.
sisters too.
Isn't that
I
great?
love those so
That's hilarious.
much. And
So
you
there
say
you go.
all they have to do is tap the app. to
Tap
get
that
done.
app, Katie.
So
So
good.
easy.
Come on. The call is out there. We want more dad jokes from little kids because we just adore them.
Yeah.
So damn cute. So Mix 100 Denver in your app store and send those to us immediately by hitting the little microphone button. Before we dive into show wants to know, speaking of kiddos, my kiddos sat down last night with Nick Knack, and I wandered into the living room, and they were watching a show that was so ridiculous,
Okay.
but I got sucked in because it was so fun.
What was it?
It's been around forever. This was my first experience with The Masked Singer.
Oh.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
was wondering
What a stupid show!
show
That-
you were
yeah.
like.
That's the dumbest show ever.
It's
It
pretty
is.
dumb, but also
It is.
extremely
But
entertaining.
I couldn't turn it off. I was
You-
like, who's in the costume singing?
Yeah, it's one of those things that it will hook you from the moment that you start watching it. And then you feel silly. You're like, why am I watching the mess? But then you get
I felt like an idiot.
enthralled. Like, you're just like, I cannot turn away.
I got to know who's in there.
Yeah.
The thing that bothered me the most about that show is that when they're on stage, they're not singing in real life because you can't sing through that mask. It's
Yeah.
too muffled.
Yeah.
So it's all
Oh.
pre-recorded, and that
they're
bothers
dancing.
me.
And I felt like the judges' questions were very scripted.
Very.
Yeah.
And because they're listing all these B-list celebrities, and I'm
Yeah.
like, nobody knows any of these
No.
celebrities, and no one's like, oh, Julia Roberts is going to be in there, Vin
Yeah.
Diesel, and it's all these no-name
The
people.
one season I loved was Daughtry was on The Masked Singer once. He was the bulldog. I'll never forget that. And I like Daughtry. I like his music, and that was really fun. He was the runner-up, and that was cool. And I really liked that because he sang really good songs.
I heard
Yeah.
that Elway was on this.
He was
Yeah.
horrible.
He was so bad. Yeah.
So bad. But John, they take the mask off, and I was like, Johnny boy,
John Elway.
what is he doing?
Number
Yeah.
7. Look
Yeah.
at you.
Anyway, this is my first experience with
It's
it.
a ridiculous show,
And
but
it
it's
was so
funny.
stupid, but I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta. And Jenny McCarthy's on it too. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, she
Yeah.
still looks
How do you
banging.
not love
She
that?
looks
Well,
great.
and it's one of
So
those
hot.
shows too. Like you can pick up pretty much at any time and figure out what's going on. Like it's
Yeah.
not one that takes you a long
It's
time to
not a
figure
lot
out.
of brain work with
Yeah,
this
exactly,
one. I was like, yay, they're
exactly.
singing.
They're
They're dressed up.
singing.
Hey. Anyway, there's my show recommendation. If you're not already watching it, it's new to me. So.
Yeah.
It was good.
Let's do one of these right here. Yeah, we take your messages that come in on Facebook and Instagram. We turn around and read them on the air and have our listeners sound off about the dilemma, the issue, whatever you got going on in your life. And we call it The Show Wants to Know. So the phone lines are wide open. If you want to sound off at any time, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. We'll get you into the studios and you can sound off about Kendall's issue. Kendall wrote in and said, "Hey, JKJ, I never thought I'd be writing in for advice, but here we are. My name is Kendall. I'm getting married to my fiance, Trenton, in a few months. We've been together for about 7 years, and everything has been going really great until now. Out of nowhere, Trenton has decided that I must lose 20 pounds before the wedding."
Ooh.
Whoa.
That's a lot of LBs.
Whoa.
He's even suggested that I sign a contract saying that I'll do it, or we should reconsider the wedding altogether. Gasp. A collective gasp.
Right?
His reasoning, he says we're spending a fortune on the wedding, the pictures, the videos. He wants us both to look our absolute best so we don't look back and regret how we looked. Now, in all fairness, he's been hitting the gym like crazy, and he thinks I should be doing the same. I get wanting to look good for the big day, but something feels off about this. He's never had a big problem with my weight before, and now just months before we say I do, he's pushing this. It makes me wonder if he's suddenly concerned about my appearance and what'll happen after the wedding. Will he always be monitoring my weight, my food choices, and how I look? Is this the start of something more controlling, or am I overthinking it, you guys? And is he just truly trying to encourage a healthy lifestyle for the both of us? I'd love to hear what you and your listeners think. Is this a red flag, or am I making a big deal out of nothing? And that's from Chunky Kendall.
She's fluffy
I added the chunky
at best.
part.
I know.
If anybody wants to
My
sound off about
gosh,
this, phone lines are
Jeremy.
open. Let's get her done. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. What do you guys think?
I'm not mad about it.
Oh, Josh.
I know.
And I hate to say this because A, he did not call her any type of hefty,
Derogatory,
fat, obese, anything.
chunky muffin.
I agree. These pictures will be on your table, on your desk, in your photo album for the that's the photo album that's on the coffee table in your living room that everybody flips through when they're in there. That's like the most photographed moment of your life. He doesn't think she's fat, but he's like, let's both be in our best shape of our lives for the wedding.
She did say that, he's working out too. So, I mean, this isn't a one-sided thing.
I'm not mad about it, Katie. I'm not.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, and I get wanting to look nice for your wedding day, and even on the online dating thing, like something I look for is somebody who's going to be just as active as me, because that's important just when you merge your lifestyles. You don't want to be hiking in the mountains while somebody else is playing Call of Duty 24/7. Like, that's not going to be a relationship that works. But what I have a problem with is the contract language. If you're going into a marriage, you're already supposed to be trusting this person. If you want them to look their best, you should be able to just say, hey, can we go to the gym a little bit more leading up to the wedding? Can we,
But we don't know how she is behind the scenes.
We don't.
We don't know if she's able to commit to anything. And
But
maybe
the
she's fizzled
language-
out of so many things that he's like, maybe this will be the only way to get you motivated.
Yes.
And get us looking good is to say, hey, maybe there needs to be a contract here.
I don't like it.
She might be a flaky person. We don't know.
I don't like the contract language because that then institutes that you want control over this. Like, you want to be in control of this situation. You've signed this contract. Remember? You told me, you gave me your word that you were going to be in the best shape. Like, all that is just very controlling.
It's a little weird
I
that
don't
it's so
like it.
sudden. I will say
Yeah.
that. But, being as I've done a whole wedding situation, maybe you start seeing those dollar signs and the contracts on various things that have to do with the wedding, the venue, the bands, and you just see how much this is costing. And you're like, I do want to have us look our best for this day. Because, people are coming in from out of town. Your friends are
Yeah,
coming in.
but then
You want to
what
look
about-
banging hot, right?
What about then you go on the honeymoon and you enjoy too much of that food that's all inclusive and you come back about 15
But that's
pounds
after the
heavier,
wedding.
and then he has a problem with that.
That's after the
but
pictures and
I
after
feel
the
like
videos.
That's where we're going with this. If you're going to let him say it's not okay going into the wedding, then you're giving him permission to say that throughout the marriage, and I don't like that.
Here's
That's what I
Hyatt.
don't
Hyatt, let's sound off. What do you say?
I think it's a red flag.
like.
I really
Yes.
do.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I have been married a few times, and going into those marriages, I am a curvy woman myself, and I do work out. It's just the body shape I am. And if that man cannot accept for you who you are going into the marriage, he will never accept you for who you are.
But this says that they've
change.
been together for 7 years, so he has obviously accepted who she is for the past 7 years, and now he's just kind of future thinking. Like maybe we need to know if they truly are unhealthy people too. Like maybe he's like, this will be our first step in the right direction in our new life together. I think he's really thinking about her health.
There's something suspicious there.
There
no.
is.
He wants to control her. No, I've been there, done that, seen that, went through it. No,
So you're saying
It's
run,
not-
baby,
it's not.
run.
I do. Or maybe get some therapy real quick before they get married and see the true reason why.
That's good adult
That's
advice.
a good one, too.
I like that, Hyatt.
Hyatt,
You
thank
know?
you for calling. We really
Yes.
appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Later,
Thank you. Have
Gator.
a great day.
Let's jump on and talk to Carrie. Hey, Carrie.
Hi.
Hey, so what do you think about Kendall's situation?
Oh, man. I think you're going to have a lot of women calling in saying that's a red flag. If you get married, it's not for the pictures. It's not for anybody else. It's for you and your relationship. And the contract thing is weird. 7 years is a long time to be together. Why is it all of a sudden bothering him? Why, there's lots of ways to approach something together in a partnership. Like, let's go for walks together. I'm going to cook a healthy meal for us tonight because we'll feel good. There's just way different ways to approach this. So I don't know. The
What if that is being said behind the scenes and he's like, this will contribute to your 20-pound weight loss? What if that is going on? Is that okay?
I mean, in my opinion, the fact that she's even writing in just shows her that this made her really uncomfortable, which means that his approach was not the right one. Like, we can give him the benefit of the doubt, but the fact that she's written in just shows that his handling of this was poor, and therefore that's a red flag in it.
I'm wondering if she's doing that thing where this has been a gentle progression with this. They've talked about it. It seems to be okay. She's a little concerned about it. And then he just happened to let that slip, maybe in a joking way. And now she is just completely glommed onto that. Which I know my wife has done
So
before.
you say we
I'm just trying to
over-exaggerate?
gently say that sometimes...
What are you saying?
Sometimes the ladies will grab onto one particular thing and hold on to that, even if it was said in a joking kind of way or a
No.
lighthearted way. And she's like, oh, now I got to sign a contract? Ah!
What is this?
What am I?
Look, everyone wants their partner to look in shape. I don't think anyone wants their partner to be unhealthy or, even overweight, I would say. Maybe some people really don't care, but some people do, and that's okay. But it's how you handle it. And it just sounds like, hey, we need to rethink this. If you can't lose 20 pounds, here's a contract. I'm sorry. You're a jerk.
Love it. You're very passionate, Carrie. We have your vote. Thank you so much for calling this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie.
All right, I'm loving this. We're going to hop into a break, but if you want to reach out, sound off about Kendall's situation, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. I see the lines lighting up. I think some people are going to be pretty fired up over this one.
It's getting me fired up.
I know. I can tell over there. You've been glaring at me. Show Wants to Know is all brought to you by Efficient Comfort. For the month of February, Efficient Comfort will waive their service dispatch fee when you book completion of repairs in the same day. Schedule that online estimate and appointment at efficientcomfortco.com. All right, call us in for Show Wants to Know, 303-691-1649, and we'll chat with you guys next. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. Here's what's going on. Kendall wrote in, and she's got a little pre-wedding dilemma. She's asking for advice. Her fiance, Trenton, out of nowhere, after 7 years, has said, hey, I think you should lose 20 pounds before the wedding because I want you to look the best for our special day. And we're spending a fortune on the pictures and the videos. And I'll tell you what, I'm working out, I'm getting in shape, and I think you should too. I think you should lose 20 lbs before the big day, and even threw out there, maybe you should even sign a contract saying that you're going to do it before we move forward with this wedding. What do you guys think about this? 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. I'll get you in the studios for Show Wants to Know. And first up to bat is Christy. Hey, Christy, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. What do you think about
Hey.
Kendall's situation?
I think it's a red flag. I think that's what you're going to hear from most people. And what I want to say that maybe no one has thought of is that the timing's actually perfect because even if you've invested 7 years of your life with somebody, he's letting her know up front, hey, by the way, I'm kind of superficial. I really care a lot about how you look. This is important to me. And now she's got to figure out, okay, is this a deal breaker or is this something I can live with? Like if he's really great for her in every other way, I mean, no one's perfect. So if you at least know this about them, then you can have those discussions where you say, okay, that really hurt. I can't believe you brought this up. I don't want to lose 20 pounds. I love how I look. I'm a bombshell and you can just stick it. Like, and if you,
Well, we don't know.
If you really think this matters and you're telling me now, I'm glad because I don't want to spend a life with somebody bitching about my extra 20 pounds or my extra 40 pounds.
Well,
and
we
wait till
don't
I have a
know.
kid
We don't
or
know if she's comfortable. We don't know. And
We don't.
I mean, he honestly might be looking out for her best interest,
No.
thinking of her health,
No.
and the amount of people they're going to be around for the
I
biggest day of their
disagree
life
with that.
together. I really
I
think he's looking out for her, and he just didn't present it very well.
I disagree with that because of the exact number in the contract. That's creepy.
Yeah,
Really.
it is
20
creepy.
pounds and you're signing a contract. That's a great idea. Like, what?
Yeah.
What if she
and
hits 19,
The
you
fact
know?
that he tries
It's
to
over.
make it in best interest of her. That's what gets me. It's almost like a form of gaslighting right there. Like, I'm doing this for you. I want you to look the best. I'm doing it too. See
Well,
me?
he might be losing
See
weight for
me
her.
doing
He
it
might be
too?
losing weight for her too.
No,
It's in
he's
her
doing
best
that for
interest.
himself. We
Well,
know
okay,
that.
well, that's
Right.
you projecting, Katie.
no.
Hold on.
100%
Hold
projecting.
on. Christy, what do you want to say?
I'm just saying your weight is a personal thing. Everybody struggles with it at some point in their life. Not everyone's always happy with their weight or their health or whatever. But if she wants to work on it, it's about her wanting to work on it. No one should ever be telling her what to do or how to look or how to dress or how to be ever. And she's perfect like she is.
Yes.
So,
Christy, thank
I
you
know
so
that's
much.
true.
Thank you so much for calling. We got
You're
full
welcome,
phone
have a
lines.
great day.
Thank you,
Thank you for getting all
Christy.
fired up with us. You're the
Yes,
best.
Kendall is a goddess. That's what I want to agree with Christy.
We don't know what she looks like.
I don't
But
know.
then
Chuck!
She can be a goddess no matter what.
Chuck!
Hey,
Hey!
What's up, Chuck?
Oh, here we go. Everybody
Oh,
stand back.
gosh, brace
What do you want to
yourself.
say, Chuck?
I think Trenton has all rights to ask here. I feel like he's probably been complacent in a lot of the wedding planning, and obviously the budget is an issue if he's worried about the high price photos and high price videos. And hey, he's asking for what he wants, right? He wants his bride to be a little bit better, thinner than she is now for the big day, right? Like, and for the honeymoon. Like, let's not forget, right? There's that after period. You talked about hogging out on your honeymoon.
Don't say hogging.
You can do that if you drop 20 pounds. You
Yeah,
know?
we don't know.
So-
She might have been really letting herself go this entire time. And now that the big day is approaching, he might truly be thinking like she is going to look back at these pictures someday and be like, my God, I didn't look good at the wedding. We look back at our wedding pictures and Nicole hated her hair. And I told her
Yeah.
before the wedding, I was like, wear your hair down. I love it when you wear your hair down. Please wear your hair
You
down.
know what? My
She
wife
wore
looks
it
back
up,
at hers
Chuck.
and
She
says,
wore her
"I
hair
wish-"
up. And she hates the
Right.
pictures.
My wife looks back and says, you know what? I wish I was a little bit thinner sometimes. So, maybe Trenton is just
The grass is
future
always
thinking
greener,
for
though.
the both of them.
And slimmer. The grass is always slimmer, too.
They had to sign a contract for the photos and the videos, too, right? Like, why don't we throw the weight loss right in there? You know, maybe put a non-refundable deposit on it.
I think these are unrealistic expectations going
to lose
into
20
a
pounds?
wedding. Imagine what this marriage is going to be like. If you're already demanding...
He's not demanding, Katie, he's not demanding. He's not demanding it.
If she weighs 220 pounds, not unrealistic.
Chuck, I'm going to let you go before you step in it even more, buddy.
Thanks, you guys.
Have a good day,
Thanks,
my
Chuck.
friend. Bye.
Oh, gosh.
I just think this whole thing would be way worse if he wasn't doing it himself. He's like, I'm bettering myself. Why can't you better yourself along with me?
It's because
If the
it's
tables
like,
were turned,
no,
hold on.
it's-
If the tables were
no.
turned, Katie, and she's like, I'm not marrying you until you lose 20 pounds.
A
All the
girl
ladies would be
wouldn't
like,
do
yeah, you
that.
don't want
Yeah.
a fatty at your
no,
wedding?
a girl wouldn't do
Baloney.
that. A girl loves that man going into that wedding no matter what. And
Sure
you know
wish
what
she
this
had a
reminds me-
six-pack on the
Trent doesn't
beach.
Do you know what this
Trent doesn't
reminds
say
me
that he
of?
does not love her if she
No.
doesn't lose the weight.
No, but that's the thing. What this reminds me of is the person who comes home from work and the house is messy and they just want to clean right away and they expect everybody else to get off their butts and starts cleaning. Who likes that person? Nobody likes that. Nobody likes being told what to do.
What are you
just
talking
because
about?
The other person is doing it. That's not
If
motivation.
you come home and the house is dirty, everybody should chip in and clean the house
no,
together.
If it's not
A
up to
la
your
this
standard,
wedding,
that's
he's
what I
getting
meant.
he's getting ready for the wedding by
If
getting
it's-
jacked and sexy, and he's like, you should too.
You shouldn't expect
Hold on,
someone
we got
to
more
do
listeners.
something. You shouldn't expect that.
Getting all fired up. I feel like Katie and I are getting
I'm
married.
getting-
I feel like we are married. Brian.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Brian. Calm us down, buddy.
What's up,
What's your Kindle do?
Oh, there will be no calming. So look, I've been married 20 years, and we agreed to lose weight, and we're happy about that. Our pictures were great, but I think everybody's missing the red flag. Everybody says, that the contract. There was one thing at the beginning that you said that really ticked me off, and that's that the wedding's off. Okay. That's an ultimatum. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
That's not okay. Wanting to lose weight, that's okay. As a couple, it is the most important day. You want to look back. You wanted her hair down. She hates the pictures now. All of that. But that's communication. We want to lose weight. Great. Let's lose weight. But law of averages, and he needs to know this more than anything else. I don't care how much weight she loses, and I can tell you this after 20 years. The weight's going to come back on when you're married.
Sure it will.
Up and down, right?
Totally, but why wouldn't you? Isn't that even more incentive to be like, let's look our absolute best in the wedding day?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The problem, the red flag, is the ultimatum of the wedding's off if you don't.
And again, I think I'm hoping that was said in a tongue-in-cheek kind of way, and she glommed onto it, and now she's just kind of stuck on that, where he might be completely innocent, and it was thrown out in kind of a silly way. And then second to that, we don't know how she is, and I brought this up already. She could be a little flaky, can't commit to things, can't, settle down, can't control her weight.
Well, he should have figured that out in the last 7 years.
7 years, right? It's not like they're still figuring each other out. They should have a
He's
pretty
a little
good
slow
idea.
to the party.
But maybe
Yeah.
she has been banging the past few years, and all of a sudden she's like eating a lot because of nerves and everything. He's like, whoa, we should ease up.
Then there's a better way to have the conversation, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Brian, we thank you,
losing
my
weight,
friend.
I'm totally good with losing weight. Like, we did it.
What do you
and
weigh
it was
right now,
awesome.
Brian? Where you sitting?
I'm at 215,
How tall are you?
and I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, you
not
might want
bad.
to drop about 15, buddy.
That's not bad. Come on.
Hey, I was 180 on the day we got married.
See, look
You're
at
getting
that.
up there, Brian. You're getting up there, buddy. All right, go for a
I
walk
know.
today.
Hey, 52, man.
Hey,
sure
good
you
for
look
you, brother.
great, Brian.
Brian, have a great day, my friend. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
You guys as well. Love you guys.
Love
Thanks,
you,
Brian. Love you
buddy.
too, man.
Bye,
There's a
Brian.
lot of him to love. Am I right? Britta.
Hi.
Burrito. Hi.
It's Frida.
Hi,
Brita.
Brita. Good morning. What do you want to say about Kindle's situation?
All right. First of all, Josh, I love the way that you play devil's advocate. It's making me so mad.
He's funny.
I
He ran
know,
in to go
right?
answer the phones. He just stepped out. It's fun doing that. Okay, what else you want to say about Kindle?
I want to say that I have a conspiracy theory about all of this, right? So Trenton has been hitting the gym. He's been going to the gym for a while without Kendall. He's getting fit. He's getting hot. And no doubt he's receiving attention from the gym girlies. And maybe he's got a little gym crush, Maybe he's got a little crush on a girl who's 20 pounds less heavy than Kendall is. And he
It's-
says to Kendall, okay, you lose 20 pounds and otherwise the wedding is off. And obviously the ultimatum is not the way to go. But I think that
I
this
like
is
where
all
you're
coming
going
on
with this.
suddenly, and that's like the red flag that I'm.
You're like,
latching
I don't
onto,
want to
and that
brag,
this
but
is
everybody
sudden.
at the gym wants me right now.
No, she makes a good point.
So
though.
it's funny. I scribbled that note right here on my piece of paper that if I were Kendall, I would actually be worried that he is getting jacked and working out and looking good. Because I think then, even if it's not a people hitting on me type of thing, I'd be worried that I'm going to be standing up there with a really good looking fit person. And there I am standing there not looking so good.
Yeah.
So maybe
And
she
that's fair.
should step up a little bit.
If she wants to.
Yeah, that's fair. But I think that the suddenness of everything, they've been together for 7 years. He knows what she looks like. And like 2 of my friends recently got married. And, right after they got engaged, they were both talking about how, okay, we're spending a fortune on the wedding, just like you said. And we both want to look good. This is like the biggest event of our lives. So, we're going to hit the gym. We're going to make sure that on our wedding day, we look as good as possible. But that was right after they got engaged, and like they had like a healthy conversation about it. But this is all coming on suddenly. They've been planning the wedding. They've been together for 7 years. Trenton's been in the gym. I think that there's a little something going on behind the scenes with Trenton.
I like the way you think. I really do.
I think so too.
I love
now.
the twist. I
Brita,
love the
now
twist.
that you laid it out like that, that's where I'm also.
I kinda
I'm
like it.
From
that
wedding
makes
to he's
sense.
cheating.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you.
Yes.
I knew you'd be into it.
Brita, thank you for calling the show. We
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Thank you,
See
Brita.
ya.
Bye.
Have a great day, guys.
You
Bye.
We've got a few lines open if we're not thinking of something. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. I'll get you here into the studios. Is it bad that if he doesn't like her appearance now? I mean, is this a bad thing and he's just speaking up?
He doesn't say that he doesn't like her appearance.
Is this in a roundabout way? Like, he's just like, I am all of a sudden not liking how you're
Well,
looking,
and
and
that's
now I'm
a-
speaking up.
If that is enough of a reason for him to want to call it quits, I wish he was man enough to tell her that. I wish he was
Or is
like,
he seeing
I'm
red
not
flags?
feeling this anymore. I don't feel like you and I are on the same page. I liked the caller who in the beginning mentioned therapy, if that's something that they can do. But I don't like him just telling her this is what you need to do or the wedding's off. That's, I guess, what I don't like about this situation is he seems like he's very
He's not telling, though. He's
manipulative
not
thing.
telling. He's not putting his foot down. He's suggesting, from what I'm getting out of
Or
this.
the wedding's off, though, right?
The line is,
contract
he
part.
said he even suggested that I sign a contract. He didn't say sign this or it's done. He's also suggesting that she lose a little bit of weight. He's suggesting that in the future, you might not like what you look like in these pictures. I'm going to look good. I want you to be there with me looking good as well.
And you want someone who's going to love you no matter what, though.
He didn't say he
Like-
wouldn't.
Fabi, is it Fabi? Fabi?
It's Fabi.
Fabi, good morning. First of all, thanks for calling.
Good morning.
What do you want to say about
course.
Kendall's chunky situation?
I honestly think that if the wheels were reversed and this was a contract to a man, I think everybody would be handling the situation very differently and thinking very differently. I feel like woman and body image has been something that it's very heavy on a lot of women, and we suffer that our entire lives. And I think the last person that we want to hear that from is our significant other and someone that we're choosing to spend the rest of our lives with.
Wouldn't that be the first person you
many-
want to hear it from, though? Like, hey, I'm concerned about your health. I'm concerned about how you look.
Not really.
I'm your
Not
person.
Really. I think that a woman have the right to decide what she wants to look like, and if he has a problem with that, he should be going to the altar with someone else.
But then why is it okay for a woman to turn around and tell a guy that? Like, I don't like how you're looking. I think you should lose 20 pounds.
I don't think it is.
Well, I don't think a woman would do that.
I think so.
Women are emotional, intelligent, and I think that women regards other people's feelings a lot more than a man would.
You haven't been in my
think
kitchen when my wife sneaks up behind me and grabs my love handles, Bobby, and says, "Oh, you're getting a little thick, huh?"
I honestly, Josh, I honestly think
Jeremy.
on all this situation, I like that you are picking the opposite side, to raise arguments because I honestly don't know where else you would do that. But I feel
Fair
like
enough.
I honestly feel like that women have a very big much awareness of what that looks like and how that feels like. And I don't think a woman would ever approach a man doing that unless they were shallow, which there's many shallow men and many shallow women. And it makes sense. But regardless of the point, I don't think that anybody should ever give an ultimatum to someone to lose weight.
Bobby, we got to cut you off. I got full phone lines. Thank you so much for calling. We really appreciate it.
Was there an ultimatum? Was there if you don't lose this 20 pounds?
No, we already covered all that. It was like suggested. It was suggested.
Suggested. That's different.
Loaded suggestion.
We can probably take a couple more. I don't know how much deeper we want to get into this. Shauna.
How you doing?
How you doing now? We're good. We're good. What do you think about this situation with Kendall and her mean fiance?
I have never wanted to smack so many people this early in the morning.
Start smacking, girl. Come on.
Go for it, Shauna.
Oh, my gosh. Number one, I am so lucky to have the husband that I have because my weight has definitely fluctuated. And on my wedding day, we eloped, and I'm not upset about my photos at all. And I'm 30 pounds heavier. It's a happy moment, and that's how I see it. And I'm sorry that there are some people who are so shallow that matters so much, but that's not what matters. What matters is the love. And if this guy is going to say this now, then he's going to say it after you have a baby.
Right.
He's going to say it every time you have photos coming up. Every time, oh, it's Christmas. We're going to go see my parents. You should lose some weight.
Christmas is coming. Don't be eating.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I said, Shauna. He's going to talk like this through the whole marriage.
That's the holiday weight.
And what
She's
my husband does, because my husband's a sales guy and he's not an idiot, he'll say, hey, you want to go on a walk together?
Yes.
Hey, you want to go on a bike ride together?
See, that's
But
smart.
then you still know what he's doing. You don't feel good about that,
But
right?
you're doing it together, and there's not the connotation of
He
I
said
don't
they could
like...
do it together. He's going to the gym.
Work out together, yeah.
They can go together.
No. The second he said anything about you need to lose weight for the wedding and you need a contract, all bets are off. And personally, I also think that men are chicken shit to call off weddings or to break up.
Well, all right.
And
Well,
this
we can't have you cussing. I already hit the dump button.
man.
Oh, it was going so well.
We're getting
She was so
passionate.
fired up.
We are getting passionate about this stuff, though. I get it. Like, yeah.
Who was that?
Shauna.
Shauna.
That
I'm
was
going to make sure I don't
Shauna.
go back to Shauna because she's got a potty mouth.
Shauna was
Sorry,
passionate.
Shauna.
I'd be concerned if
She
I was
got-
her husband with
she
that
got
filthy
fired
mouth
up.
around the house.
No, that just goes to show you women and men think so differently about this because we do get our weight is such a touchy issue. And you should, being married
My
as
weight
long
is a
as
touchy
you-
issue too
Yeah.
in the opposite way. Like
It
I was
is-
skinny for many years.
Exactly. But again, a woman is not going to call you out on that for the most part. Like
That is baloney.
No, we're
Vanessa,
not.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
I'd like to say that Tricky Trent needs to buy his buddy Chuck a beer for calling in and being the only one that speaks up for him. 'Cause I think that was a setup.
Right?
That's hilarious.
It was a mighty bold
Vanessa.
move. A mighty bold move.
Okay. So, and here's the thing. I think this is the biggest red flag, right? Had he said this 4 years ago, 3 years ago, or let's say they've been planning 2 years, right? When they started talking about the wedding, that's the time to have a conversation. My opinion is that he deliberately waited for this moment, right? This shows his colors because she's invested, right? What's she going to really do now? Is she really going to call off the wedding? Is she really going to forfeit all this money? Is she really going to do all this? No, she's between a rock and a hard spot, and he knows this. It's total manipulation, total red flag.
Total.
The timing is the red flag, right? Had he mentioned this any time before, right? But is she really going to call off the wedding?
She's kind of
He
stuck.
did say, and a suggestion, really? He suggested to write to do a contract? Like, what if she doesn't take the suggestion? Is it going to be more overt and like, no, I really hinted, it wasn't really a suggestion? And I like the other girl's point that I think he is getting attention from girls too, and he thinks he can do better.
I do like that point. I think that is going on.
The girl who mentioned about the chicken, I'm totally with her.
Vanessa, this is why we do these Show Wants to Know segments because of the passion that you just spewed out. So thank you so much.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go.
No, this is why we do it.
I'm going to go for a walk.
You need to go have a cigarette
I
and
got to get this energy out.
yeah, go have a cigarette and relax. Thanks for calling,
And by the
Vanessa.
way,
Yeah?
Thank you for I went to the Lodge Casino. Thank you. I love you guys.
Oh, Vanessa.
Yay, right on.
Hey,
Good.
Vanessa.
Thank you.
Glad. Thank
you for
you.
listening.
Bye, Vanessa. All right, we can do two more. Thomas and Denise. Who do you want first? The guy? We haven't had too many guys on
All
this.
right,
Hey, Thomas.
Hey,
Hey, What do you want to say?
Jeremy,
Oh,
you
here
are
we go.
giving this guy too much leeway.
Right?
No, I'm not. I just don't like it that everyone is. He's talking to his future wife, somebody he's been with for 7 years. He's talking with her, having a conversation, and he's getting belittled because of it.
With a contract?
I
That's a
know.
con-
Listen, I'm telling you, that was a tongue-in-cheek joke thing, I bet. That didn't do him any favors, I will admit to that. But I don't
There's
think
the
it's...
leeway thing
Everyone's like,
again.
oh,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be scared to talk to your future
Right,
wife.
here comes Jeremy giving him a pass
I should be,
again.
oh, I'm so scared to talk to somebody I'm going to spend the rest of my life with and tell her how I feel. Oh, no.
Well, there's the leeway I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
You're saying that. Well, whatever you said, I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
He said a lot of stuff.
Good
didn't he,
defense, Thomas.
Yeah,
Good
you said
defense.
a lot of things right there, but you give this guy too much leeway. It's a contract. That's unnecessary. If they're having a talk about it, and they've been together 7 years, they should be able to have a conversation.
He might have been
If
having this
they-
conversation over the 7 years. There was nothing about that. He might have said over the 7 years we should try to, keep a healthy weight on each other.
And she
know?
hasn't.
Well,
Maybe
there's
she
a lot of
hasn't.
might haves, and if you give too much on either side, like I've heard Jeremy say that maybe she's just an unmotivated person or something like that needs motivation, and he's thinking of her. No, he's not. He wants a hot wife.
What's wrong
on
with
their
that?
wedding day.
Easy, Josh.
Right, yeah.
That was Josh who said
I
that.
know.
Okay, so what is wrong with that?
Yeah, you want to be attracted to your
What
wife.
is wrong with him saying, I'm not attracted to you anymore? I think you should
You
lose
know
20
what?
pounds, and I think you should look good at our wedding. What's wrong with that?
He should have already been in love and attracted to this woman to ask her to marry him.
But maybe
In the
he's
past.
falling out of love. He's seeing the reasons why, and now he's coming to
Well,
her and
then
saying,
he
these
has
are the
to
reasons
dump her.
why.
That's right. Thank you, Thomas. If he's falling out of love with her, he needs to have the guts to say, I don't want to be with you anymore.
Or why isn't
That's
he
what
just
a
saying,
woman would
improve
do.
yourself?
Because that's not what you do. If you're not happy with a person,
Then what
and
is
you can't
counseling?
take them as they are, try counseling.
Counseling you
But
go
if
to
you're
try
not-
to improve yourself.
If you're not happy with the person as they are, then you should move on. And a woman would tell you that. A woman would say, I'm just not feeling this anymore. I've got to go. This is not my life. Like, this is not my life.
They grab your love handles in the kitchen.
They do not.
I'm telling you, they do. Thomas, thank you so much for calling. We're running short on time. Let's hop to Denise. Hi, Denise.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. So you get the final word on Kendall's situation.
Listen, okay, so here's the thing. I think the other gal that mentioned emotional intelligence is spot on. Because I believe at 7 years of engagement, they're mid-20s, going on 30. You should have a pretty good idea of how you can exercise, how you take care of yourself. 20 pounds can be muscle, it can be fat. It doesn't matter. 20 pounds and putting an exact number on it is ridiculous. What I would say is if he said, hey, babe, this date's coming up. I want us to have a lot of fun. I want us to have energy. I want us to feel good. Let's commit to going to the gym together and working out an hour a day up until the wedding date so we can have a blast on our honeymoon. That's fantastic, right? That's committing together, right?
Yeah,
But
there's...
It is, but I
if
feel like
he-
everyone's going
if
to
he's
spin it
saying
like,
there's
oh,
a
he doesn't.
contract,
Yeah.
20 pounds on the dot, men and women lose weight differently. They just do.
Yeah.
I've seen a man drop pop or beer and drop 20 pounds in 2 weeks
Yeah.
with nothing flat. It's different for a woman.
It's
It's not that simple. If she has chronic conditions, if she's ill, if she has any kind
Well,
of...
we don't know any of that. Yeah.
well,
and we
if
get it.
she's
We
had
get it.
kids, but there's a lot of question marks there, right? And
Sure.
he should know that.
Yeah. And honestly, Denise, you made a good point. Like, women, we lose weight. Like, we could lose 20 pounds all in our boobs. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Yeah. Do you want me to lose
Let's
my
not
boobs?
get crazy,
I don't
ladies.
know.
Ladies, let's not get crazy here. Denise, thank you so much for calling today and sounding off, Denise. We
Thank
really
you,
appreciate you.
Denise.
Thank you. We're running short on time.
No, but so many good, valid points.
You guys, like I said, this is why we do it. This is why we do these show wants to knows, because you get all fired up and we get to chat with people.
I get fired up too.
And we get to play devil's advocate and get people that text in and say, I'm never listening again.
Never listening to the show because of our comments.
Well, listen,
Devil's advocate.
we appreciate the time that you did spend with us. And come on, we got to flush out every angle.
Yeah.
look at it from every point of view. But thank you so much to everybody calling in and texting today. I can tell just by glancing over at Katie that she's still pissed.
She can't hide it. Facial
She's
expressions.
pissed.
Can't
She's
hide
pissed. I think the consensus is yes, Kendall, you need to move on. You need to
You need
run.
to run.
That was the consensus from everybody. A lot of red flags. This guy's a jerk with the contract line, and he's probably with multiple women at the gym, is what I'm
Oh,
gathering
no.
from all of the calls
Oh,
today.
no.
But anyway, thank you so much, you guys. We'll do it again on Tuesday next week. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. It is, and we are live on YouTube this morning. If you want to check us out, go to mix100.com and click the YouTube link. Somebody wrote in and said, it was fun watching that last segment live as we all got fired up with each other.
Oh, my gosh.
I saw a lot of hand movements.
No joke. This entire past commercial break, we've been screaming at each other in here.
It's been intense.
We are fired up still about that
we
email.
had to get little Jesus out here to calm us
Katie's
down.
got her pocket Jesus out.
We had to break him out. We're like, Jesus saved the day. Come on.
It's funny to see how differently men and women think.
Yeah,
I think it's really
for
funny to
sure.
see that.
Yeah.
Yep, it's something.
Yeah, it
Something.
sure is.
So the best part about that whole last segment, it was a very adult topic. A lot of adult, issues there. A lot of adults calling in. Very passionate about it. Josh said when he was answering calls, the first person to call in was a little boy who wanted to do a dad joke.
It was the cutest thing ever. So I'm like, hey, we're talking about this really heavy topic right now. And he goes, I have a dad joke for you. And I was like, I love that.
That's awesome.
Use our app, please.
Tap that app.
Tap that app.
His name is Rory.
Yep.
And he actually did. He got on his mom's phone, got the app.
Rory. Yay.
So I got to do him a solid and play his dad joke because he was the first one to call in during that last segment. Are you ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. To see a chicken
Rory.
strip.
And that's topical because KFC's moving to Texas.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll give him one more hit here.
That's so cute.
That's a damn good joke right there, Rory.
That
So
was
cute.
good.
That's a good
man.
joke.
I'm so glad we got to
Oh.
hear that.
I'm stealing that one, too. That's
There.
going in the dad joke bank.
Try to beat that one. The call is out there. Download the Mix 100 Denver app. Tap the microphone in the bottom corner, and we want your best dad jokes. We want to hear your kids. We're going to compile them and play some more tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
that's
thanks, everybody.
wonderful.
Tap that app. All right, it's time for a trending report. We do a lot of local stuff on this show. And Katie, what do you have?
Yeah. Well, let's get the weather stuff out of the way.
No,
We set a new
God.
record yesterday. -7
Ugh.
is the new one. And more snow tonight. 3 inches in Denver tonight into tomorrow morning. Just keep in mind.
I love weather stories.
Just
They're my
want
most
people
favorite
to
stories.
know. We just want people to know, being aware
That
of
it's
your
winter
weather
in Colorado?
conditions
It's
and
snow?
Things are happening out there. Okay, moving on to this next
Thank
story.
God.
So, the plane crash up in Toronto, the Delta plane that flipped upside down. There was a Denver man on that flight who talked about it to a local news station. And man, it's just crazy to hear about his reaction to the chain of events that happened. First
He
of
needs
all,
to call us immediately.
and I did. I wanted to tell you, I put a message out to him on Instagram. I'm waiting for him to get back because I
What's his
would
name?
like to chat with him. His name is Peter.
Peter.
And he was going up to Toronto to do some professional videography, right? So he went up there to capture some snowboarders and skiers, and he was on that flight. And yeah, he said that they didn't really know that anything was wrong until they landed. And it was like the wheels hit the ground, they bounced up, and by the time they came down, they were on their heads. So it was that quick. Everybody was in straight shock. He said he was very grateful for the folks on that airplane, the people who were working on Delta, because they handled things so quickly. And he truly believes that they saved a lot of people that day just
You can,
reacting so fast.
You can see it in the videos that are
Yeah.
out there. The flight crew just shuffling people as quickly as they can out of that plane.
Yeah, and
True professional at that
true
point.
professionals, and they went through that too. Like, you have to think those people are shell shocked to the point of, oh my gosh, what do I do? And they still took it upon themselves to
Mhm.
help others. So yeah, that was the big thing that he wanted to drive home was,
What's his last name?
His name, Kevin Kokov?
No, his name was Peter.
Peter. Yes, Peter Kokov. Yes, sorry.
Kevin.
I'm sorry.
What's his last name?
Kokov.
Kakov.
Kakov.
Yeah.
So however you want to pronounce
Peter,
that,
if you're
but-
listening, call us.
Yeah, please do, man.
303-691-1649. Call
yeah.
us.
So, well, he's in
Or if you know
Toronto.
Peter.
He's in Toronto.
Okay, if you
still,
know
so-
Peter,
He
call
could be listening
Peter.
on our app,
He
Katie.
could be. He totally
Well,
could
and also,
be.
I mean, the crazy thing about all the footage coming out is so unfortunately when planes happen to crash like that, a lot of times you don't get that footage because of the horrific wreckage that happens and the deaths that
Yeah.
go along with this. thank God everyone survived in this. Yes, there were a few injuries, but everybody was able to get out of this.
That thing could have blown up at any minute.
Oh my gosh, it's horrifying,
Well,
the
that's
footage.
the
But
thing.
that's the thing is, like, it's unbelievable that you have this footage to see.
Yes, and he said that the reason he was so grateful they got him off the plane so quickly was just minutes after everyone got off, there was an explosion on the plane. I don't know if a lot of people know about that, but he said that there was a little explosion on the plane there. And, he did make it a point to say that he does fly a lot for work and for fun in general. So this probably isn't going to deter him from flying in the future.
It
but
would me. I would
he-
be.
Same.
No way.
Same. But he says he is a little more hesitant about it because of all
Well,
this.
I would
as
think
you could
stepping
imagine.
on, you're doing that little walkway to the plane. You're like, oh my God, should
Okay,
I
here
do
we
this?
go.
Should I do? Here we go.
Yeah, but ultimately,
Deep breath.
again, he's just so grateful that everyone is okay and super thankful to that Delta crew for helping everyone out. So what a crazy story, though, right? So glad everyone's
He's got
okay.
a go-to story for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
you know,
survived a plane crash.
He's sitting in a bar somewhere. He's like, I got a story for you.
My
It's
goodness.
his go-to brag.
Another local story that's a really good look for the Denver area is our national women's soccer team that we're getting, and everybody's very excited about it. They're actually looking for a name, and we get to vote. So the 6 choices that we have are Denver Peak FC, Colorado 14ers FC, Colorado Summit FC, Denver Elevate FC. My personal favorite is Denver Football Club. It's just very simple, very straight to
Denver
the point.
FC.
Yes, and the other one is Denver Gold FC. We can vote through the 26th, but yeah, one of these names is going to be the new name for the women's soccer team, and just very pumped up about that.
Right
They're
on.
building a new stadium for that. That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be cool.
Cannot wait.
It's going to bring a lot of new fans to the whole football world, too, as well, which is so exciting.
Yeah. Let's grow the game of soccer too.
Yeah, Right on with your right on.
And then one more local story in this one about a zoning code amendment that the city approved, Denver City Council approved on Tuesday. This one says you can't build a gas station within a quarter mile of an existing gas station.
How come?
I know. Well, there was a few different points here. The people who hate it, they say it's unconstitutional, especially the gas stations that were approved last year. This is retroactive to May 24th of last year. So any gas station that was approved has now been nixed. So that's part of it. Is they're like, wait a minute, you already said we could have that. Also, you can't tell me where I can put my gas station. That's kind of
I'll put my gas where I want to put my
the
gas.
opposers of it have that. The supporters of this law say, it's going to encourage affordable housing and better land use in Denver, because they make a good point too. When you're in a residential community, the last thing you want to be looking at is 4 different gas stations on the corner. So, they're just trying to avoid all that mess.
That's
But
a good point.
We were talking about gas stations have upped their games lately. And so
The Maverick ones, I think, are beautiful
the
gas
Maverick,
stations.
The Quick Trip, let's
You can
not
feel like a
forget
cabin
about
when you're in there.
The Buc-ee's that are just like
The
a whole new
Buc-ee's.
level of
Why do
gas
you care what you're
stations.
looking at for the gas stations? Like, if they're close in proximity, I always just go to the one with the lowest gas prices. Like, why wouldn't you
Well,
want
it's
to
a
do
traffic issue. It's cars in and out constantly.
And
it's the
just-
smells.
And think about all the tankers that bring in and
The
out the gas,
tankers.
and that's kind of what they're trying to avoid is all that stuff in their neighborhoods. But there are good cases for both sides. We'll just have to see how this one works out.
Is that it?
That's it. That's what I've got. Yes.
That was good.
I feel like
Yay.
you had one more.
No, that's it. That's what I had.
Rebranding the 16th Street Mall.
I really breezed over that weather story. You didn't spend too much time.
No, it's
on
all right.
that
I
one.
wanted to hear about the 16th Street Mall.
Okay,
though.
the 16th Street Mall, they're revamping that entire thing. And in fact, I think it's like $19 million.
Good God.
To
Dang.
renovate that downtown area. No, I was right. 1.9 million.
Make up your
I'm
mind.
sorry, the decimal point was a little off there. But they're going to rebrand and reactivate 16th Street Mall after this major
It costs
construction.
$2 million to rebrand it?
Yeah, $2 million.
What marketing firm got that
We
contract?
talked about this, how 16th Street Mall, that name in general, they're looking to take that out because malls are kind of a thing of the past. Like, the mall really had its big surge in the 80s, early 90s, but people don't really hang out that way anymore. So they're going to just call it maybe 16th Street or maybe the Mile High Market. Like, they have a few different
Let's just open it up for
floaty
traffic
names.
at this point.
Exactly, right? Maybe we just allow cars
Honestly,
to
let's
go
just
down
open
there.
it up.
Yeah.
Alleviate some of the congestion downtown.
But even just thinking about the businesses down there in the downtown area, a lot of the ones that are closed and boarded up, they want to do something about that. So if the business is no longer in business, they want to do something with the storefront so it just doesn't look like there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So they've got a lot of ideas to revamp the downtown area. I, for one, am with it because I love Denver downtown and I want to go back there and I want to, hang out, and I want other people to be able to do that too. Our young folks, I want them to be able to go explore and
Some of the
enjoy
best times of my life were going downtown
Same.
with my buddies and dancing at Lodo's and Sports Column and
Well, and just
Cooperstown.
all the restaurants and
ESPN
businesses.
Zone.
I just went into a business downtown not too long ago, and I love just walking around the store. And, exactly.
sliding things into your purse and walking out.
No, I pay for my stuff,
okay.
but they want that to come back. They really want people to enjoy downtown Denver again, and I'm all for this. Whatever.
Well,
we can
yes,
do
I would love it if it's
to
safer and
make it a
cleaner
happy
down
place.
there.
And
Absolutely.
You mentioned safer, the security. They're
Yeah.
really going to
Yeah.
up security down there in the
Some
downtown
Paul Blarts
area.
down there.
Make people feel safer and get them to come spend their money. That's what we want.
Preach it, girl.
Yeah, go
yes.
downtown
And
Denver.
Maggiano's down there is so delicious.
So good.
Get you a chopped salad and a slice of
chopped salad.
lasagna.
That's crazy.
The chopped salad
Crazy
is
talk.
banging,
Their chopped
Katie.
salad's really good,
So
actually.
good.
Okay, I'm
sorry.
sorry. You just said salad, and
Really
out.
good.
Chopped
I'm out.
salad. Cancel. Hey, did you see that YouTube is 20 years old now?
That is
That's
wild.
20. It's been around for 2 decades now. Good God.
And that makes me feel old too because
you are old, buddy.
Well, I remember when it started.
I
so
remember
that's-
when the YouTubes started.
Gray hair's gonna be coming soon. I don't
So
like that.
they say 2.6 million videos are uploaded every single day. Think of that number, 2.6 million videos
That's
each and every
crazy.
day. The company itself is worth like $500 billion at this point and has almost 3 billion monthly active users. And I don't want to live in a world without YouTube, honestly.
No, well, because it's not just YouTube. You have YouTube TV.
I have
right?
YouTube TV,
So-
which is really getting expensive, YouTube.
know,
Yeah.
When I
dude.
first got it, it was $67 and I'm up to $90.
Yeah,
a
it was
month
like
now.
$89.99 a month.
No, it's $67.99.
No, now it's
now
now it's $89.99.
That's what I said.
a
It's
month.
$90 a month now. It's
agreeing with
dumb. It is dumb. Anyway, for like 4 channels that I watch on there, I need to reevaluate that.
You do.
Today is some sort of pet day.
I saw National Dog Day,
There it
but
is.
then
National Love Your Pet Day
Love
today.
Your Pet Day. Okay.
There is some stats about how people are saying that their cats know them better than any humans and or their dogs know them better than any human out there. I could see that.
I mean, they can't talk though, so how do you know that?
They just
they just know me.
there's connections that
They
you have
just
with your
get
pets
it.
when you
You're
just
right.
look at them and they just get you, right?
You're right about dogs though.
You know when you need
especially.
some snuggles.
Yeah, they can come up and they know when you're sad. They know when you're happy, and you're probably going to give them extra treats.
Who's your good boy?
They're so smart.
The best thing about having a dog is it's a little vacuum cleaner at all times, and I can sit there at the couch and eat popcorn, and she's like, cleans up the floor for me.
What mess?
What mess? I don't know. That's why we got a dog. What else is going on? If you're a fan of Wicked, it's going to begin streaming on Peacock starting March 21st, and they will have a sing-along version on there as well, Katie. I know you're a
Thank
huge
goodness.
fan.
I've already been practicing.
Popular. Travis Kelce spent $100,000 on Tay-Tay for Valentine's Day.
Ugh.
Got her some necklaces, some earrings, shoes, clothes, and candy, and $1,000 worth of roses. And on top of that, he made a homemade card. He got his construction paper out and some stickers and a glue stick and really put together a nice little card for Tay-Tay.
Oh my gosh.
Can you see him writing with his tongue sticking out?
So concentrating.
I love you.
T-A-Y-L-O-R.
T plus T forever. Have you seen the memes though? There's one floating around that makes me laugh every time, and it's the picture of her like with the stern face talking to him.
Oh,
Have you
yes,
seen
and
it?
Yes,
sitting
she's
there.
like, I wanted you to win, or
no,
whatever.
Well, and then the one I saw was, "You want a song to be written about you?
Yes.
This is what it takes."
You're heading down that road.
That's pretty funny.
So good.
All right, I'll give you one more thing. Check out this jerk right here. A woman in Virginia bought a scratcher, and she got out to her car and was like, the cashier gave me the wrong lottery ticket, damn it. She's like, oh, well, screw it. I'm not going back in. I'm just going to scratch it here in the parking lot. She won $2 million. What? I know, right? What
That
a
is
jerk.
so awesome.
Dang them.
What a jerk. Dang it. All right, that's it, you guys. That is everything trending this morning here With Jeremy, Katy, and Josh, Denver's Mix 100. Let's see what's going on with Traffic Dude. Yeah! Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on a fun Thursday show. We really appreciate all the passion on our text line, too. You guys get fired up with some of our topics. And it's great to see these messages come in because that's why we come in here and do this, just to invoke some emotion out there and have a darn good time.
And we do.
We really do.
You think that one's
some of us for entertainment purposes.
I know, right?
Please don't hate us.
No, we get a discussion going, and that's
yes,
what I
we
like
do.
about it, because obviously we are three different people who are not going to agree on everything.
Right.
And that's what this is about.
It makes it
about
so beautiful, though.
all
And listen,
of our different takes.
all of us play devil's advocate at times too. So
Yeah.
just saying.
So we take your side as well.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Don't take everything 100%.
So listen, we've been telling people all morning to download our app, Tap Dad app, Mix 100 Denver. It's free in your app store, and have your kids send us in dad jokes. That is your assignment, and y'all have been sending in some really good ones. I got another one I want to play for you.
I love these.
Sweet little Gwendolyn wrote in, or voice messaged in this morning, and here's her dad joke.
Oh,
That's pretty cute.
The delivery.
Pretty darn
was
cute.
good.
Yeah, she landed that. That was
Well
so good,
done.
Gwendolyn.
Thank you so much. So have your kiddos send us a fun joke. Download our app, Mix 100 Denver, in the App Store. Click the microphone button down in the corner, and boom, fire it right off. It goes to our emails, and we'll play it on the air. Thank you so much. Speaking of socials and all that, if you want to follow us on Facebook, Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook and Instagram, we posted a video yesterday of all of us going shopping.
Yeah, shoe shopping.
Shopping.
It was so fun.
I was pretty excited because I've got a courtside Nuggets game coming up, which is kind of cool. I've never done that before. And I was telling these two clowns across from me that I kind of want to look the part, you know? I want to have some swagger
As
when I
you
walk
should.
in, you know?
You're going there to represent your Denver Nuggets.
That's right.
On the court.
I'm going to be right down there going,
oh,
you know?
I hope you get a ball. Like, I hope it bounces off the court
Right?
and lands in
Do you
your
have to give
lap
it
or
back?
something. You do.
Yes.
But that's kind of
Don't
cool.
shoot.
You would definitely get on. No, don't do that. You would definitely
Don't
get on
shoot.
TV, though.
Yeah.
What if I grabbed it and ran?
You
Don't
would definitely
do
get
that.
on TV, too, for that. And you would never be invited back.
No, then you can't go back.
Really?
Yes, to the
It's
House
not like
of
baseball?
Champions. No.
They don't have another ball?
No, they don't.
Oh, that's
yeah,
a
you got to
dumb
give the
rule.
ball back.
That's a dumb rule.
You don't get to keep the ball.
They need new rules.
You want the ball?
It should be like baseball.
You get to keep
Or
it.
football. If it goes in the stands, you get it. Anyway, I didn't have any Jordans. I've never had any nice Nike Jordans shoes. And I was like, hey, let's go shopping. So we all packed in the car and went to Park Meadows yesterday.
It was so much fun. It was like a field trip.
It was a nice little time. It was really fun. And we went
loved
into a
it.
shoe store. I feel like we offended a few people. And when I say we, me, in the shoe store, because I was kind of loud and obnoxious, believe it or not.
And just the store full of Jordans, those people are very nervous. They're like, don't mess with the shoes.
I noticed that. That
Yeah,
guy only let
be-
me have one shoe at a time.
Yeah, be very careful with this. Well, and then the way you tested it out, like you were jumping on top of things. Like he's like, sir, don't hurt the shoe.
Well, they're
Like,
Jordans. You got to be able to jump. Actually, I will say it hurt me as just being a shoe nerd. When I saw you jump, I was like, don't crease the Jordans.
Don't crease the
them, don't
Jordans,
crease them,
yeah.
Don't
Okay,
crease them.
that's exactly what
Exactly.
my son said when I got home.
Yeah.
Don't put creases in them.
Yeah.
Is there a way to anti-crease them?
The little things that we
Yes.
talked about yesterday that
Yes.
you insert into your shoe and it holds the shape of the front of your shoe. That's what you want. You need
I
those
had no
little
idea.
shoe shaper things.
I bought these babies to be worn. I'm not going to
that's what
keep.
I'm saying.
I'm not
No,
going to
wear
keep
them.
them pretty.
Wear them. 100%.
They're gonna be
absolutely.
worn.
But
They weren't cheap.
no,
You're
they
gonna
weren't,
be,
yeah.
don't be
But I'm gonna
walking
wear 'em.
around in busted Jordans though. Like you need to make sure that they still look nice.
I'm
That's the
pretty good
problem.
with my shoe maintenance. I'll wipe
there
the
you
whites
go.
down, make sure they stay white and clean,
Yeah.
but they look pretty cool. I feel
got
kind of
this.
special.
You've had
I'm not
shoes
gonna lie.
before. You know how this works.
I know how shoes work.
Yeah, you got this.
But Katie's like, did you go home and get them out and wear
know.
them and look at them and
like,
smell them and
yes, like all those things.
put them in the box and they're in my closet?
I didn't think twice.
After all that, they're parked in my closet.
They do look nice though. They're
But
very nice shoes.
I want to thank you both for going along with me yesterday. We grabbed some lunch, which was
Yeah.
very nice.
Delicious.
How'd you feel after that lunch?
Josh
know.
suggested this. Was it Cajun
Cajun food. It was Cajun
Yeah.
food, yeah.
Yeah, bourbon chicken
Bourbon
is what we
chicken.
got.
We
Bourbon street
ate
chicken.
at 11:30.
Mhm.
I didn't eat for the rest of the day.
It's a hearty meal.
I
Yeah.
ballooned up like a hot air balloon.
You were swole.
I was swole.
All on swole.
He was swollen.
The amount of sodium in that meal must have been insane.
Yeah.
Like
It
a
was
week's
so
worth.
good going down.
Well, I just again,
About an hour later, though.
I want to point out that you two chose to have double meat and noodles, which is probably why you were
I
so
was
swollen.
fine.
I had
Next time, single meat.
and steamed veggies. That's what I got with
Better
mine.
choice.
Exactly.
Yeah. My
And then you
garbage can of a stomach, I guess,
won't be
handled
so
it. Jeremy.
swollen.
I couldn't do it. That's probably why I didn't try my shoes back on because my feet were
they
all
wouldn't
swollen.
fit.
That's it. There is no more. We are done here. We put in our time, and now we're going to get out of here and get some lunch. We are Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100.
Lunch?
Did you guys have fun today?
Hold on.
We're getting lunch?
Food?
I'm going by myself to get lunch.
Oh, that's.
You heard what happened yesterday? Josh filled me full of sodium.
He did.
Sorry.
You floated on out of there.
Good, though.
Sounded kind of naughty.
That did sound kind of naughty, actually.
Never mind.
His bourbon
I'm going to go home by
chicken.
myself. Nobody look at me. No eye contact. Gross.
Don't make it weird.
No comment.
Thank you to everybody who called in today, who wrote in today, and thank you to all the kiddos who sent us some fun dad jokes today.
Those were good today.
Best.
Really good.
Those were funny.
If you missed any part of the show, we do have podcasts. Josh, tell me all about them.
Just go to mix100.com. We got a link right there. Or if you get your pods anywhere else, just search Jeremy, Katy, and Josh.
It's that easy. All right, I've got one final story for you guys before we get out of here. It's a quick little story. It's kind of strange. There's a report online claiming that a young woman was arrested after she got caught filling up her ex-boyfriend's gas tank with a bunch of stuff.
Oh, no.
Several
Not gas?
news sites have picked this up. I don't have a name for her. Anyway, here's what they found in the gas tank, and I have one question about all this. First of all, they found it was filled with a ton of Coke Zero.
Okay.
What?
The second thing, according to this news story, and this is the quote, it was filled with pre-sucked Skittles.
Wait.
All the
okay.
color was gone?
What?
All the flavor and the color was
Coke
gone?
Zero and pre-sucked Skittles.
Well, I paid for the Skittles, so I'm going to enjoy a little bit of them.
Exactly.
But if she's putting them into a gas tank, which will dissolve them, how did they know they were pre-sucked Skittles?
Or are Skittles that bad for you that they don't dissolve
In
gas
gasoline?
and Coke Zero?
I don't know. That's just my big question from that story.
Well,
How did they
yeah,
know
I'm
it
a
was
little
pre-sucked?
I'm a
They
little
probably found her
perplexed there,
saliva. I mean,
too.
DNA. Probably found her saliva, tested one, and was like, yep, that's spittle.
There's spit in this gas tank, too. Okay, maybe that explains
Yeah.
it. Katie still looks so
I am
confused.
very
Weirdest thing
perplexed.
ever.
That's a dumb
Yeah.
goodbye story. I'm sorry I even brought it up.
No, yeah, just more questions than answers with
We're
that
out of
one.
here. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100.
See ya, bye.